if you're not aware of who the Perrys are, I can direct you to a YouTube page where there is a history of the Perrys, right? You might have to search her profile to find it, but there was one page dedicated, they were dedicated towards featuring stuff about the Perrys. The Perrys is a visually impaired couple. You know, they look like they're about in their upper 40s, early 50s. Both couples, both people are impaired. They have a 13, by now the daughter is, I think, 13 years old. They were also pregnant with a child that they kept private. They didn't tell anybody that she was pregnant, nothing like that. They hid the pregnancy because, you know, they knew it was going to look a certain type of way if they made people know that she was pregnant. So they hid the pregnancy. um they live in mountain they lived, past tense, they lived in Mountain View. 99 back in 2021 took on their good deed. According to her, she was helping a visually impaired couple. And according to her, you know, their house or their apartment needed revamping. It needed a new roof, it needed furniture, it needed electronics, it needed, you know, a microwave, it needed a refrigerator, it needed, you know, furnishings, you know. So she pretty much took on this big overhaul without them asking her to do it. It's not like they came to her. She solicited them to for her program to collect millions from her donors. Now, you do know that someone who is visually impaired, they will rest on the heart of donors. So she solicited these people. She went out, she looked for these people, and she featured them on her so-called good deeds program. As a result of her featuring these people back in 2021, um, on her supposed good deeds program, she collected well over 3 million Jamaican dollars off their heads. 3 million Jamaican dollars and more was collected as a result of her featuring this visually impaired couple. Now, we're just going to say blind just for our cultural familiarity. You know, we're just going to say blind because there are a lot of people, believe it or not, don't know what visually impaired is. So we're just going to say blind for the hell of it, right? So, she did collect maybe about close to $5 or $6 million for off the heads of this couple, right? And she had multiple people, including Scammy Faye, aka Tammy Faye, who resides in the UK. Tammy Faye, collected millions in her British bank account off the head of Mr. Perry and his wife or his baby mama and his daughter, right? So pretty much three people were featured. The daughter at the time was 8 years old, Mr. Perry and his wife. Three people were featured on the supposed good deed program, and 99 collected well over 4 million Jamaican dollars off the heads of these people. Now you got to understand, back then she was able to trick the crowd because people thought she meant well. People thought she was about good things. They thought she was humble. They thought she was being pure. They thought she was being genuinely helpful. So you got to understand, you know, people are going to pour out their hearts. A visually impaired couple living on their own, living in Mountain View, the ghetto, one of the most dangerous places in Jamaica. You know, and when she featured them, their house was in disarray. They had no furniture, they had no beds. I mean, you name it. So it's going to rest on the hearts of people who are viewing that, you know, visually impaired couple, you know, and you know, of course it would rest on the heart of anybody who was watching, right? Well, let's talk here, right? After she went down to the Mountain View police station and counted out a couple million on her live because they told her Mr. Perry himself is not stupid, okay? He's visually impaired, but he's not dumb, you know. This is a very educated man who knows about, you know, technology and electronics and stuff like that. You know, based on what I heard, I also heard that he works with computers. He trains people. Okay, he trains people, so you know he is not. You know, he's very educated in computer science. If you get what I'm trying to say, right? So he knows. You know, him have sense for pick sense out of nonsense, despite him disability, right? So she could only steal so much of his money, right? So she had to pretty much be very transparent as it pertains to this couple. They're not stupid. In addition to that, back then she was pretty much swinging the word transparency, because by her swinging the word transparency, she got a lot of people to believe that she was really transparent when in fact she wasn't. Right? There was a lot of scams taking place, and somehow she had taken up this whole neighborhood, making it seem like she was just so pure and she was Mother Teresa. At the time, she was about 48, 49 years old, if I'm not lying. She was about 48. And somehow, miraculously, at 48 years old, God touched this woman. She said God touched her at 48 years old and decided to give her the job. He spoke to her in a dream and told her that, okay, she needs to use her phone and video these people in her neighborhood in order to collect millions of dollars. That's what she said. So when God touched her in her dreams at 48 years old, she immediately left her job. Right now, she was working, regardless of whatever it is that she was doing for her job. It may not be something that most of us would do, but in the same breath, she was working. It doesn't matter. She was working. She ended up leaving that job. She left that job pretty quickly. She started working for them. She was working for them for a number of years, actually. And she left the job within 2 months of her starting this, within a month or so of her starting this supposed good deed. Right? It wasn't when she started, it didn't have anything to do with housing or building houses or doing any revamping of anyone's houses. It was mainly her going around and helping baby mamas and stuff like that. And then as she realized that she was gaining her popularity, she eventually expanded and went after more things. She went after bigger scams, bigger assignments to collect millions and millions and millions of dollars off the heads of these solicited victims that were placed on her program under this supposed transparency. Now, there are a lot of you asking, why is it that she wasn't arrested yet? How she hasn't been arrested? This is what she's flaunting. She's flaunting the fact that she has not been arrested, right? Because in addition to her flaunting that she has not been arrested, she's also flaunting the fact that she does nothing in her name. That's what she says. I don't do nothing in my name, or me not do nothing per phone. Nobody now catch me and trick me in a phone. You understand me? We all know that phone thing, right? When you're doing something illegal, you will be afraid of the phone, right? Because just think about people who do illegal things. I'm not talking about phone, right? Because them know the technology is a beast, and them know the FBI or anybody can always dig up phone files, voice notes. Not just that, there are people out there, regular people who speak to her who might get her tossed up and tied up recording voice notes and stuff like that. So she herself didn't like to talk on phones for those reasons. She knows what she's doing. Now, as we move forward, she helped the Perrys, right? She helped the Perrys and collected thousands of dollars, millions of Jamaican dollars off their heads. Now, these millions were used supposedly, and I'm using this word very strongly, supposedly bought furniture, and she bought appliances, kitchen appliances, refrigerator, stove, the whole 9 yards. She bought from these millions that she raised or she collected. Now, she did turn over these monies, some of it, to Mr. Perry, right? If you watch the later videos, you will hear Mr. Perry say he did not get all his money. He has tried to visit her on a number of occasions to collect on the balance of his money, but he never received it. What did Tammy Faye do with this man's money? Nobody knows. What did Donna Gow do to the remainder of his money? Nobody knows. But she did have a lot more millions that we're assuming she used for herself, in addition to Tammy Faye. Tammy Faye in the UK used for herself, and no one has been able to give any account for the millions that went missing. If you guys have been watching the whole Mr. Perry saga, the Perrys, that's who we're talking about, you will realize that he did ask her for the remainder of his money that he did not receive. And she is yet to hand those over. Now, why are we talking about Mr. Perry now, even though this was 2021? Okay. After she collected the millions and turned over only a fraction of these millions, somehow Mr. Perry and his family disappeared from the Good Deed program, right? Nobody heard about them, no updates on them, nothing, right? We heard nothing about the Perrys since she collected millions off their heads, right? No, 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 nothing in 2021, right? Now let's fast forward to 2024. 2024, let's fast forward. Out of the blue, here we are in April of 2024. And guess who has shown up again? Guess who 99, aka Donna Gal, have decided to visit and suddenly wants to revamp their apartment? Guess. Guess. The Perrys. If you guess the Perrys, you guess correctly. All right. All right. No. We're going to get to that, Veronica, because I know there are people who will be donating information to me because that's what my platform is used for too. Remember, I wasn't really following up everything, but the key things I do know. Even at one point, I remember the little girl being raped, right? The younger, his daughter was raped. GA, we are using that word because of social media and their community rules, but you know what I mean. The little girl was raped. They took the window off, went in on that girl, and raped her. Now, what I don't know, which is what I want you guys on YouTube and Facebook to tell me, is the year that little girl was raped. Was that little girl raped before this supposed charity, or was it during, or was it after? Right? One of the reasons why I'm asking for a timeline is because I heard Donna Gal this morning on her live today, this morning, that's probably still going on right now. I heard Donna Gal say just now, 20, 30 minutes ago, that nobody can touch that little girl. The little girl is probably about 13, 12 now, right? Because back then the little girl was 8. Fast forward 4 years, 2025, the little girl is probably about 12. Donna Gal said, nobody, just now this morning, 30 minutes ago on her live, she said, the little girl live in a Mountain View. Nobody can touch that little girl. You mad? A Mountain View, the little girl live. Quote. That's what she said. I'm not lying, not telling no lies. Because in order for you guys to see Tea with Tina as a legit channel, I want you guys to know that I'm coming with things that she has said. This is not something that I'm coming with for vengeance and hate and bad mind. No, we're speaking it as we see it, right? In order to be taken seriously, we're speaking the things as we see it. If it's something good, we're going to talk about it. If it's something bad, we're going to talk about it. We're not just going to stick on the negatives, right? I heard that she was raped. They took off the window and went in there. That's what I heard, Veronica. I also heard that when Donna Gal was told that this little girl was raped, she quickly denounced having any interest in the situation, which was kind of odd to me. I'm like, now maybe it's misconstrued story. I don't know. But that's what I heard. I heard that men went in on this little girl. And when she was notified that men went in on this child, her response was blah, 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 blah. She don't care. It's not her issue, something of that nature. And the little girl was out begging with Mr. Perry. She was seen begging on the streets with Mr. Perry. And as a result, Children's Services stepped in, CDA, right? You know, CDA. So Wait, was she begging after the millions were collected? Just curious. Was that little girl removed from the home after the millions were collected? Because it was a large amount of money. It wasn't no little baby cash. It wasn't no 100,000, 200,000, 500,000. We're talking about millions to the point where Mr. Perry also purchased, we heard back then in 21, 22, that he purchased a car and he might run taxi with it. That's what we heard. You know, cars in Jamaica run minimal, maybe a million to start, right? A million for a little cheap car in Jamaica to start, right? So we heard that he bought a car to run taxi. Now, if he had all these millions and he was running taxi to sustain himself, to maintain his household, because running taxi is income, right? I'm assuming, you know, you're running taxi, you're driving, people are paying in exchange, you're collecting that money from the taxi fare them. So you should be able to sustain yourself as an adult for the cash from the cash flow coming in from running taxi, right? Right? That's the whole point of you buying a car, to run a taxi. So even when the money had dwindled, you should have money still coming in to maintain your household. Correct. All right. Veronica said that he never got to do the taxi work because Spider sold back the car. Spider? Was it Spider's car to sell, Veronica? Was it Spider's car to sell based on what Veronica said? Now that those are not my words, that's Veronica's words because I wasn't watching her the entire time. But I was watching when she was doing the visually impaired couple because there was a big excitement going on with that. Big excitement because they were besides him and Ratty's kids, right? Besides him, Ratty's those two, Ratty's kids and him got millions from donors. Millions. Those two. Millions. Now y'all remember the story with Ratty's kids, right? Ratty had went to her during COVID to ask for help initially, and Sharon Ratty, the mother, and then when she said the mother dead, Sharon in, and that's how she was able to collect millions for the kids. She waited until the mom passed from COVID or whatever issue the mom had, whatever complications with COVID or whatever. The mom passed away during COVID, during the height of COVID 2020. Spider took him to buy the car. And then what happened with the car? Spider sold the car. So where's the dividends from? Where's the money from that car? From the sale. Where's the dividend from that car? Right? Any one of you come in here with that bad mind chat, we're not gonna get blocked. So you could either sit and listen or leave your ignorance at the door. Do not bring that bad mind talk come over here on social media, not on my YouTube page and not on my Facebook. Keep it there. Keep it in your little small brain, in your little box of bad mind friends where all of you have the same mentality. Keep it over there with your red carpets, your oversized furniture, your ugly shoes, your ugly clothes, your old wigs. Keep it over there in that group. Do not bring it here. If you bring any bad mind talk here, you're going to be instantly blocked from my YouTube page. I'm just saying. Order. Right? Order. Period. Keep that bad mind talk elsewhere. We don't do that talk over here. Okay? So if you want to fall under that bad mind umbrella, you're going to stand under the umbrella elsewhere. Okay? Now, I'm going to open the phone lines. I am going to open the phone lines 857-209-6095 for anyone who would like to call and speak on the matter. I am going to open the phone lines, WhatsApp only. 857-209-6095 because like I said, I didn't at the time I wasn't really following up every single thing. So there may be other things that I don't know. But I will tell you that last night I saw her do a video, and that video yesterday that she did of Mr. Perry's house is what triggered this live. I was so triggered by what she posted yesterday when she claimed that she was going to the Perrys to revamp their apartment. It triggered me. It triggered me because they're visually impaired. And it triggered me because I feel like they're being forced to do these things. They're forced to be doing these lives in order to bring money in, right? All those people that were in the yard yesterday who were there to supposedly help Mr. Perry, why were they not there to help him clean this entire time? Why did they wait until you arrived or you organized this revamping to come there and sit in the yard in waiting for their monies to get paid to supposedly help, right? Why weren't they there the entire time to help keep the place clean? Why are they just coming on now? And that's what pissed me off, because I'm like, okay, you guys claimed that you helped them back in 2021. Why are you exploiting? It's the exploitation that I have an issue with. Okay? The exploitation of the visually impaired. Instead of you volunteering, exactly, Renter, instead of them volunteering to help this visually impaired couple or this family, y'all staged this situation, this whole setup, y'all staged it, and then sat in the yard and laid in wait as if you all were really there to help the Perrys. Let me tell you something. If you guys were helping the Perrys from day one, the house wouldn't look the way it did. It wouldn't have looked the way it did. Okay? Let's talk about the furniture. Hold your calls for a minute. Let's talk about the furniture that we saw inside the home of the Perrys. Let's go to the mirror, the dresser. Why was that dresser in such a terrible state? And we saw where you hurriedly scanned the room because you didn't want us to see the dresser. You didn't want us to see the furniture, the state of the furniture, the horrible state that this dresser was in. So what you did, you used your camera and went whoop like this. You did a quick scan, whoop, because you didn't want us to see exactly what was going on inside the room. Now, to remove a mirror, think about how difficult it is for a blind person to remove a mirror from the dresser. Think about it. Not even me. And I have both eyes. My vision is good. It's decent, because I'm a driver. And I would never even attempt to remove a mirror from a dresser. Because if you look at how a mirror is constructed in a dresser, how it's placed in a dresser, it takes a bit of effort to really go to a dresser and remove the mirror. It has so many layers of protection in the back before you actually get to the front, to the glass of the dresser. And it's built like that for protective reasons, to protect the person who purchased the dresser, right? That's why it's built that way. You understand? And if you looked, I have a lot of questions, because if you look at even the drapes look so horrible, right? The drapes look like something that they just bought. Like they just had a few drapes and they just went boop, 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 boop. Everything was just staged. The bedding, new sheets or somebody's sheets that they put on the bed, everything was staged for the camera setup. We are not stupid. In addition to that, the stove, they had a white stove. They purchased donors purchased a white stove with an oven. Nice big full stove was placed in that space. No, they only have a 2-burner stove. Give me a minute, Facebook. Let me get the pictures. Give me a second. Guys, I'm coming for a second, okay? I did something. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, Facebook, pause for a minute. Right? I'm just sending the pictures to my phone so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm talking about because I want to share it with you here on my Facebook page. Okay? I want to share it with you because I know I ain't stupid. I know I ain't seeing doubles. Me know me not see doubles. Me know me not see doubles. Did you guys see that video? That video triggered me. Triggered me to the core. And I'm going to show you why the video triggered me. One of the worst things I saw that was very evident was the stove. The stove. Can you see the stove? YouTube, the lighting might be like you see the stove. You see that type of stove. You see the stove. Look at the stove that is now in the Perry's kitchen. Are you paying attention? The 2-burner stove where it looks like only one of the burner is working. You see the stove. See the stove? All right. You see the stove. Okay, look at that. Look at that. You see the stove. However, when Mr. Perry's millions were collected, this is the stove that they said that they bought for him. That's a white stove with an oven. You see the stove in the corner. You see the stove. You see the stove right here, that white stove? Right? White stove with an oven, a full stove. What's that? A 35 cubit stove. You know, they have different sizes of in stoves, 35 cubits, stuff like that. Right? I think this looks like a 35, right? A regular stove. It wasn't a mini stove because you know they have mini stoves, like mini, right? I forgot what the sizes of those are. I think it's 12. I'm not sure. Anybody know about kitchen appliances? But this one is a full stove, right? 35 cubits, right? Okay. The cupboards. Let's talk about the cupboards. You guys seen the cupboards? I didn't screenshot it and send it here, but let me show you something else that really stood out to me. The refrigerator. Look at the rust on this refrigerator. This is rust. You can go see it on look at this refrigerator, guys. That's rust. That's the inside of the refrigerator. Rust. The door of the refrigerator was on the floor inside the yard. Look at this. The door of the refrigerator is on the floor. So the door is here. See the door of the refrigerator? This is a brand new, supposedly a brand new refrigerator. It was a small refrigerator, but it was a brand new refrigerator. See it? And the door. Look at the condition of the yard. Look at the state of the yard. Look at the door. Look at the, oh my God. Oh my God. This is horrible. Despicable. Where is the couch? Where's the couch? The couch is gone. An empty space for the couch. Where's the couch? Oh my God. Place is filthy. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Look at the back of the stove. Look at the back of the stove where the motor seems to be gone from the damn stove. The motor that keeps the stove, the fridge going. Look at the fridge, the motor in the back. Now, if you have a refrigerator and it came a certain type of way, you're not going to really adjust or fix anything because it's brand new. This fridge is barely, it's fairly brand new, 3 years. 3 years. Right? Not to mention the yard. The yard looked horrible. Horrible. I was flabbergasted and I was triggered by the trash that was collected in the yard, just strewn about all over in the yard. You had the fridge here, the fridge door over there, mop laying down there, one piece of board there. So it's almost as if they staged the mess in the yard for it to look very bad, you know, because the worse the place looks, the more money they get. In other words, because the scam continues where they have to appeal to the hearts of the people, right? People see that and go, oh my God, okay, here. Oh my God, they're blind. I also heard you this morning, 99, telling your followers that somebody texted you and asked you about that little girl and say, why is it that the little girl didn't help them to clean up? And you're going to say, oh, she just a little girl. She can't do nothing. She can't do nothing. And then you had a little chuckle in it. You're a liar. You lie, and you're not a good liar. But it's funny how you're not a good liar and you still can get over on these idiots. It's funny to me, right? The bed sheets, because I'm naming things off too, right? Look at the bed sheets. Look at the dresser. The dresser. Look at the condition of the dresser, guys. Look at the condition of the dresser. Look. Look at the condition of the dresser. Oh my God. Oh my God. We know how Jamaicans are. We know how Jamaicans are when it comes on to their furniture. Jamaicans, we take pride in our furniture, especially those of you back home, right? Because on spending the money for getting a dresser make, or on spending the money for buy on a dresser from the Indians or whomever. So we're not gonna care it. If it's one thing I know about my Jamaican people back home, they're going to take pride and care when it comes on to the things that they have inside of their home. No matter if a zinc house them living in, wood house, them no business. They're gonna take pride. They're gonna clean them dresser. They're gonna fix up them dresser. Even if them dresser no look nicey with one bag of furniture upon it, them are gonna clean them dresser. And them are gonna clean them mirror. This is one thing I know about Jamaican people when it comes on to those things. I am not excluding my other Caribbean folks, but I'm speaking specifically to my Jamaicans because those are who I know. I'm familiar with that culture a bit more, so I can speak on it because I am a Jamaican born person. Right? That's the dresser. The mirror gone, clean. See the dresser, yeah, the dresser look like it died. It died 50 years ago. That dresser, yeah, look like them have it from the 1700s. From Queen Elizabeth, the first years. That's how the dresser look. Let's also pay attention to the sheet. Look on the sheet. Look at the sheet and the curtains. What do you notice about the curtain? Foldings in it. These curtains were just bought and placed at the window. These curtains were just bought and placed at the windows. They had creases in it. Brand new creases, meaning that these curtains were just bought and hung at the window to stage the window. Look at the bedroom. Bedspread to stage the window, to stage the bed. Brand new look cheap sheet too, right? New curtains even in that room here too. Y'all remember the cupboards were well put together. Look at the cupboards. Look at the cupboards. Well put together cupboards. Look at that. Go and look at the cupboards now because I don't think I transferred any picture with the cupboards, but go look at them now. 3 of the cupboard doors are missing. 3. 3 of the cupboard doors are missing. How many of you watched that video and were triggered by the things that you saw? Like up the live as you're coming in, guys. How many of you were triggered by the crap that you saw in that video yesterday? You know what I want to ask 99? Donna Gal, come here to the front of the line. How can you go there as an adult and as a willing participant, knowing that, like, doesn't it rest on your conscience to be like, Jesus Christ? You know, like if somebody like me or anybody else probably will go there and be like, Jesus Christ, all to do the place, sir. Lord of mercy. Wanna could keep the place, you know, like that would be anybody's natural reaction whenever we see those things, right? Like, damn, oh my God. No, man. Then Mr. Perry, who couldn't make the little girl help in the clean. We never reach out to me and make me send somebody come there. Where were all those people? Those people who are showing up now in the yard. Why were they not there prior? Before it got to this stage, assuming that the Perrys were still living there. We're assuming that they're still living there, right? Because as you know, CDA did get involved and removed the child from the home because they were caught begging in the streets with the child. So CDA intervened. But Veronica, we do know about Miss Sandra. We do know about Miss Sandra. Because remember, Miss Sandra was placed there to be their caregiver, right? So what happened to all that money that 99 collected to pay Miss Sandra? What happened to all of that? Because let me take you back. Mr. Perry said he did not get all his money from 99. He didn't get it. You know what I'm thinking? I am thinking that maybe Mr. Perry came back for more money and she didn't have the money to give him because she used it and built her home and traveled and bought Gucci. You know, she spent it. Her and Tammy Faye and whomever else collected on their behalf spent the money. Remember, she bought an X6. An X6 is not cheap, okay? An X6 is not cheap. Plus, she also built somewhere in the rural parts of Jamaica in Above Rocks where she has her mom. There's something built there for her and her mom. Plus, she built her own by the gully right there. So we're talking about millions and millions of dollars. Millions. She didn't just build up her own place in that area. She built up somewhere in Above Rocks. She has 5 vehicles and it's just her alone. Plus, she is paying a $3,000 rent for her grown adult children in Florida. So I'm just telling you about the overheads associated with this woman. Now, she doesn't bake that much. So where is all this funding coming from? No, a little birdie told me that the Perrys are no longer living in that home that she is posting up on social media claiming she's revamping it for the Perrys. I heard they no longer live there. I heard that he's now living in Montego Bay, where he is from, with his wife. Maybe the YouTube money. Yeah, but the YouTube money is also limited too, Stuart. It's also limited. Because in America, you do know, right? That a dollar is a dollar here. So if she makes $5,000 off of YouTube, the $3,000 out of that goes to her rent in Florida, plus any other utilities or anything that she's paying for in Florida. That's real money right there being spent in Florida. We're not talking about any conversion rates in Florida. Oh, no. A dollar is a dollar in Florida. Remember, her children's rent is $3,000, $3,000 for her children's rent. Plus, whenever they go food shopping, it's a haul. When they go food shopping, it's a haul. It's not like some of us who eat and spend within our budget. They're all big. So one pack of chicken will not do, if you get what I'm trying to say. It's a haul. Right? So that money has to keep going. It has to keep coming in. And with all the contracts that she says she's getting, we only see one contract. And she's not too hyped up about that contract either, because it looks like it doesn't really come with a lot of money. Just hype. And that's it. I was triggered by Mr. Perry's video that she posted yesterday. Because when I saw the trash that was strewn out in the front yard, and then about 13 people, what some people don't understand, they don't realize that there's some politics involved there. And when I say politics, I'm not talking about JLP, PNP. I'm talking about the gimmicks and a lot of things that is happening in Mountain View. Notice how they came and they sat right there in the yard as if they were there all along. You know why they did that? Because money. I guarantee you, with everybody you see sitting there, the Paulas, the Winsomes, whosoever was there, I don't know. I don't know these people's names. I'm just calling out name to call out name. All of these people are going to collect from this haul that she's doing for the Perrys. All of them. They will be collecting. Now, what people don't understand, is that if it was a real thing, if it was real, if it was genuine, I don't think anybody would have had anything bad to say about her. I definitely wouldn't, if it was a genuine cause. But because we see the plotting, the planning, and the colluding, the calculated things going on here, this is why people are speaking. Ain't no bad mind. Heaven sent, I think you're not listening. I don't understand. I said I heard that CDA stepped in after they saw the kids begging on the streets. I don't know what you heard, but I said CDA stepped in. So I'm asking, when was the child raped or graped? When did that happen? It's a question. You see, whenever I don't know anything, I ask. I ask questions, especially if I wasn't following along in those episodes that she did with Mr. Perry. I ask questions. I'm not stupid. Okay? I ask questions. Thank you. You get me? I ask if I don't know. What happened to the millions? But this is why you have to keep rallying back on them people here. You have to keep rallying back. You know why? Because it wasn't done from a genuine point of view to begin with. This is why you have to keep rallying back and going back to these people. And I told you guys what I believe. I don't believe that the Perrys live there. I don't believe that the husband lives there. I don't believe that the daughter lives there. I don't believe that the wife lives there. I don't believe that any of the Perrys are currently residing there. I don't claim, I don't care how visually impaired they are. They're not going to remove they're not going to remove a mirror from a dresser. Like up the life, people. The Perrys will not remove a mirror from a dresser. Do you know how much, you have to take your little time. They have a backboard, they have this, you know. I am bad mind because something that's out there in the public for us to read. I am bad mind. Y'all are stupid. I said, take your bad mind talk elsewhere. Weren't they bad mind when they reported my YouTube channel? Weren't she bad mind when she come by and call me ex-convict? Wasn't she bad mind when she tell people not to support me? Oh, she wasn't bad mind then. Okay? But me bad mind because I'm speaking on something public. Me bad mind. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be bad mind forever. I'm going to be bad mind forever. I'm going to be bad mind forever because when them a knock food out of my mouth, literally, I uno see it. When them a deliberately knock food out of my mouth and the public sit down and watch, uno not say she bad mind. When them report me YouTube channel last month, uno never say, she and her friend them bad mind. Uno sit down and laugh. When she sit down and direct Kadia to my daughter to come report for me, uno never say she bad mind. But you don't want to call me bad mind. That's weird. So this is a public content that she's putting out there. It's nothing private. I didn't have to take a flight and go to Jamaica and ask around and ask questions. This is something public. So why can't I have an objective just like she and her friend them have an objective opinion about my past, and then them add on the salaciousness to my past because them want it so nastier. Them add on stories about coke hole and me did have coke in my vagina and all of that nonsense. Them can't add on them nonsense there. Right? So even if me come, you see like how she tell enough lie upon me and add on nonsense and all them things there. Even if me come and tell 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 lie upon her, it should not be anyone's problem. It's anyone's business. Because I have sat down for 5 years while this woman and her friends lied and lied and lied and lied and harassed me and this and that and that. And I tried to be the bigger person. It didn't help. So she wasn't bad mind then. Oh, so I mean bad mind now for speaking on something public that I didn't have to go and search for. It's there. It's there. So I me bad mind now. So I only alone for have all the fun, for laugh off of me and to call me cool. But me can't have the fun when me come out and speak up for justice, especially for the visually impaired, who don't see what's going on out here because they're visually impaired. And like I said, if she was doing it for a good cause, if she was doing it genuinely, it wouldn't have been a problem, because as Jamaicans we have big hearts. As black people, most of we have big hearts. You understand me? As black people we have big hearts, right? As black people we have big hearts. So you get me? Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. You're paying attention to Heaven Sent. I'm gonna block her too. I don't know why is she coming over here fighting for her life in the comment section, Miss Ting. I don't think she realizes that her 2 sentences or whatever it is that she's trying to prove, that's not gonna stop me from talking. Heaven Sent. How much of the scamming money are you getting? I'm just saying, because you're hell bent on proving me wrong. How much of the scamming money are you getting? Are you over here to clear the air? Are you what are you over here for? Are you a defender? How many times a day does the Perrys eat? Answer that question. How many times per day do they eat? Do you know that? No. Have you ever seen her go over there and clean up their home? Christmas come and gone, 4 Christmases, 3 Christmases came and went. Have you seen her go over there to assist in the Christmas? You know, Christmas is a time of giving. No, she never did. Bun and cheese season gone. Did you see her carry any free buns that she got from Birdie over there to give them any bun and cheese? No, she didn't. Mr. Perry have a little girl. Have you ever seen her visit that little girl where that little girl was? No, she didn't. No, she never did. She never looked out for their best interests. None of the 3 or 4 years she featured them on this supposed good deed program. She never once went out of her way to say, you know what? Let me go check up on that little girl to see what's going on with her. Shit. Let me tell you something. If I was ever scamming people and getting that amount of money from them, me would I go above and beyond. Me go look for the local picnic. Me go do this. Me go do that. Me go make sure so the local picnic all right. Me go make it look good. Me go this. Me go spread bed. Me go cook. Me go this. Me go that. Me go go on with myself. Bakawa. That couple is bringing in a lot of money. So why wouldn't I want some of the money? But she did none of that. She never once dedicated her time for free. She never once say, all right, them blind, let me go. Send that dinner you don't got the road for Mr. Perry there. Them eat Sunday dinner? What them eat? Call Mr. Perry them and ask them what them eat for Sunday dinner. Them eat? No, all right. She never did that either. That's what people who care about you do. They're concerned about your well-being. They don't just collect off of your head, divide up the money and send you on your way. That's not what a true caregiver does. Hold on, guys. I have a call. Hold on, caller. I have a call here. Give me a second. Let me add my Bluetooth because I was here in the process of adding my Bluetooth and I got distracted. So let me go ahead and add my Bluetooth. The audacity. Connected. The audacity. Caller, would you like to be on the live?
Yes, ma'am.
Like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live.
Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Like up the live.
Like up the live. Like up the live.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Teacup. Good morning, darling.
Good morning, Tweety Bird. Is that you?
Yes, it is me.
Good morning, Tweety Bird. Say good morning, yes. Tweety Bird, everyone. Say good morning to Tweety Bird. Good morning, Tweety Bird. Go ahead. What do you have to say, Tweety Bird?
Okay. Tina, no distraction over here with all that lady writing up all that mess. They just wanted to move along and you understand all that bad mind business. We're not doing that today.
Not today.
Pass over that.
Yes.
If that's the case, everybody bad mind. The whole of Jamaica bad mind.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Exactly.
If that's the case, the whole of Jamaica bad mind.
Exactly.
Every Jamaican bad mind. If that's the case, everyone call we bad mind over here. Yes, we're bad mind. So what?
Exactly.
All right. That's the problem. We're going to talk about her. We see things and we're going to talk about her.
Because it's very public. It's very public. Yes.
Right. We're going to have a discussion this morning.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you remember? And when I come and talk on here, I do not lie on these people.
No, you don't.
You understand? I don't lie on her, and I will not lie on her. I will not tell what she did not do.
Correct.
All I said is whatever I see.
Good.
You understand? Did you remember I told you that she had asked that man for the paper for the house and Perry did not own that property? Didn't I tell you that last time I was on here?
Yes, you did tell me that Mr. Perry don't have papers for the property. You did tell me that.
Perry does not own that house.
He doesn't own the house. Okay. All right.
Perry don't own the house. So what happened? What I'm from dissecting what I'm seeing there right now, Perry been moved out of that house. You understand? If you notice the other day when she went there, she never really go inside, She never go inside the other day when she was featuring, it's my 6-year anniversary and all of that. She stayed outside.
Good observation, caller. Good observation.
She stayed outside. But you notice Niecy is not there. Because Niece is not there, you know.
Ooh.
And let me explain something to you. Mr. Perry is an abusive man too, you know. He's
What?
abusive.
What?
Mr. Perry, if you notice when he talks to Nisi, he don't talk to her, he talk down at her. And she's a very quiet lady. I remember one time she did have to go stay with him, our family, you know, because of Perry, you know.
What?
Them talk about it when she just went in there, when them just did they do fix the house, you know. Where our family them come sick when Nisi, you know.
Okay.
So Perry is really abusive man, you know.
All right. Pause the
Perry is
topic.
nothing to play with.
Pause the talk, caller. I need to add my disclaimer before you go any further. The views expressed here are that not those of Tina Chin or Marion Walters. I am just pretty much, listening to what my callers who have been viewing Donna Gau's live on Mr. Perry in the past, and this is what we're listening to now. Go ahead, caller.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, because what happened, I remember when she just go there, I remember she did say she'd have to go home because she and him did fight or something like that, something to that nature. They have a problem. They had a disagreement and she had to go home.
Oh.
You understand?
Oh.
You tell me now, as dirty as that house is, let's be real, as dirty as that house is and what is going on. Oh, and her niece and then on her money. Niece is on vacation
What?
and left her two kids them. That's what 99 said.
Nisi is on vacation.
That's what you say. When 99 talk so fast. Listen, you can't take 99 serious enough. That's what I tried to tell her from the other day. You cannot take her serious because she's all about her money.
And she talk
Me,
fast. Real
she
scammer.
talk fast. She's a fast talker.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If you notice, every time she asked for money to come, while she was there begging online, she was cursing the people them at the same time. She was
Yes.
cursing the people them at the same. She looked in our chat and she cursed the people them dog. Right? Who do not come over here?
And the
Who do
same
not
thing she had
call
to know
over
this
here?
morning. And the
Who no
same thing she had to...
no planka? Who no not give no money? Me know why. That's
Yeah.
all she was. And she real and she carry on.
Call
You
her.
understand?
And the same thing she do this morning, where she accost the people them in the comments now. You don't call over here. You know no planker. So what she do all the time for real up the planker them for say, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Me tell you say, you cannot take her serious. You cannot take this scammer serious. This scammer knows shot. And guess what? I agree with her for robbing these people. It's a new set, come on. It's a new set, come on.
Yes, a
You
new set
understand?
of followers. Come on
This is
now.
a new set, the old set, them don't know about Perry, And the
Mm.
old set, them, the online a bitch say them did give them money. You not get
Oh.
it. And the
Oh.
old set, the front line a bitch. But
Mm.
really and truly, the new set them no know.
Mm.
So what happened now? While she there a beg, she a cuss at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's all a distraction. So if you don't know the thing, you there say, yes, auntie, cuss them. But you not hear what she a say. Just as she said, remember, if you beg for these people, but yet the woman is on vacation. What kind of vacation she's supposed to be on now? You explain that to me. You understand? And how on earth she's supposed to be on vacation and leave her two kids then? You see what
Oh.
I'm saying? You see,
Mm.
when 99 picks up that house, Tina,
Mm-hmm.
she picked up that house and the parents them just stay there for a little while.
And then they
If you
left.
know, and yes, and they had to leave. They had to leave.
Who do you
Let's
think
be
is living
real.
there now, caller? Who do you think is living in that house? From what you saw yesterday, who do you think is living
Let,
there?
let me tell you something. I don't know who is living there because none of the furnitures them is not there. And those furnitures them that Perry them. Remember, not even a couch is there,
Not
How the frig can you mash up a couch? You
mm,
mash up the stove. You
mhm,
mash up all the kitchen. And the
mm,
people them with them rent it out to mash up the place.
mm. And they
And the
remove
people
the
them that exactly.
mm.
You want them to say, Mr. Perry, yes, they got two girls there. And the two girls are my there. You want them to say all the big girls just sit down and piss?
Yeah.
Mr. Perry sit down and piss.
Piss up the
Need to
bed.
sit down and piss. Them just piss, just a piss and go so.
What are we them spread the piss up bed nice? She said the bed piss up, but look how the piss up bed spread. Spread good. If the bed did piss up, why is it not outside? Why is the bed not
Why is it not
outside?
outside? Take it. You see, all this is nothing but a con. All this is
Mm.
nothing but a con. And she's doing it good because a new set of people, A new set of people, so she'll do her thing. Then
Oh,
tell her she know, hey, I should come back with the same old time things, but I don't know. Them new one, yeah? You see them new big because you see true, everybody a beg for line now.
mm-hmm.
Then just figure say it cool.
It's cool for do it,
You
yeah.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody depend people depend TikTok a beg, young and old a beg. So them just say, hey, she's just one of the beggars too.
So,
That woman will beg until she dead. She's a beggar until she dies. Nobody jealous of her because she's a beggar.
and you know,
You understand?
she's been begging to way before now. Remember, she used to tell you
She been
stories of
beg.
her walking and begging in her
Yes,
slippers.
yes.
She a go shop, go
Because
beg. This a go beg.
remember
This a go
saying,
beg. Mm-hmm.
you have to remember the price not depend on the pum pum no more, 'Cause
Oh.
remember she used to fling herself all boat and sleep all boat for money. That now run no more. She's too old for that. So
Mm.
she start use her mouth now and beg. You understand?
Oh
So
boy.
this is what she's doing.
Oh my God. It's
So
so
you got to understand.
it's so sad though, Carla. When you saw the condition of the refrigerator and the furniture, what went through your mind?
When I see it, I start laugh and say, another scam. When I see it, I start laugh and say, 99, what? She are the best.
Mm.
I start laugh and say, 99 are the best. But the thing is, you know what, Tina, how I feel, CDA need to come and get those two kids. Because that's a big girl. That's a big embarrassment for that kid.
Yeah.
99 embarrass the kid.
Mm.
Forget about Perry because Perry a big man.
Mm.
But 99 embarrass the kid. How can she go back to school? A man, that little girl, they're going to end up taking now, if you know, man, sharp,
Because she is at that age, where she's going through
Because she's
puberty.
at that age. If
Mm-hmm.
you notice, she look more mature than her age. You understand? The kid look more mature than her age.
Mm.
So what 99 really did to the kid, forget about Mr. Perry, because Mr. Perry a big man. And all this blindness people that say, oh, because him blind, Forget about that, because Mr. Perry always say him can't see a little.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Yes.
He can see more than the average blind person. You understand? So all me hear talk about, oh, them put on water and it lick over, cup lick over water. Him don't the only thing Perry have inside there is a bed. Everything else, where them deal, is gone.
Everything
Down
is
to the
gone.
TV.
Empty. You don't see the
Gone.
TV on the walls or anything. You don't see.
Nothing.
Remember, in
But-
the living room,
but-
they had a TV on the wall, and in the kids' bedroom, they had a TV
Yes.
on the wall. They had
Yes.
TVs everywhere, and then all of a sudden, there are no TVs. None at all. No
There's-
TVs.
There's nothing at all. I don't care how distressful they are. Let me tell you something you say about blind people. You say, Tina,
Yes.
if you ever get a blind person something like fixing up them place, why would you give them all those furnitures where them can lick over or put over or push over? And when them know them place, them know to go around it.
Mm-hmm. Them now mash up. Them now mark up. Them now lick
mash
out
up the
glass.
things,
Them now
know to go around it.
Them now gonna lick out the glass. You see the glass, take out
Them
clean from the
You want
dresser.
to say them lick out the glass and nobody get caught?
Eh.
Nobody went to the hospital?
The dresser
Come on,
mess up.
people, be real.
The dresser
This is not
nasty.
This is not one glass. This is not 2 glass. This is not 3 glass. This a 4 or 5 glass.
Mm-hmm. The cupboards too, caller. The cupboards. The cupboards were
Cupboards
like
them
removed.
gone. Stove gone. It's new people live there. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I feel say Mr. Perry and Niecy broke up.
You don't feel they're
I
together
don't feel
anymore.
that they're together no more. You
Mm.
understand? But too, Mr. Perry are more the bully.
Mm.
Him have the kids them and him use the pitney them for walk street.
Oh, that's why they
You
saw him
understand?
begging with the kids. I heard like they were begging with the kid. He was.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Mr. Perry can't pay the rent for over there so no because he fixed up. You understand?
Wow.
So 99. All right, look at this now. You claim you have all these people come to donate their time, then all of a sudden you beg for the people. Then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she say it's a begging thing, Tina. It's a begging thing, you know.
The wall of them come full up in the yard and I'll take seat in front of the man yard. Everybody take seat like whatever I wait on. All of them take seat. I'm like, what the hell?
Disgrace me. And Mr. Perry I get some money on this still, you know. Regardless of what Perry I get him cut out of this.
Yes, he is. Because I feel image them I use on him
but
face.
At the same time, what happened is that our house have to fix up back. So it can rent again.
Yo.
You understand? But she used the Perry's to fix it back.
Yo.
It's you see what I say?
That's just crazy.
Come on, the other day come tell us said Perry not have no paper feed. So she go get her paper feed. Perry no use no own no way. Perry no own no way, no.
What about the fridge? You see the refrigerator? The condition of the refrigerator that they
leave the fridge. Come on, our fridge are just rotten down. So come on now.
Jesus, in that 3 years, that fridge the rotten down, sir. 3 years,
That's not the fridge. That is not even the fridge.
Mighty God, me never see this.
That is not even the fridge. But you know what? This go right. You remember we talk about mental health. These people are messed up in their brains because Perry is so messed up in the brain that him think this is okay to have Anna disgrace him that way. Knowing that he has 2 kids.
Stick a pin. I got some new information here, some new intel, caller. Stick a pin. Guess what I just heard? Guess what I just heard about the wife, or what's her name? Miss Niecy, is that her name?
Yeah, Niecy.
Guess what I just heard? I heard, like up the live.
Again?
No. Like up the live, guys. Click the thumbs up. Guess what I heard? You on Facebook, click the thumbs up. Everybody sit on 247 now. Uno sit on my Facebook page. Like up the live. Like up the live. Come on, guys. Give me some likes. Ding, 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 ding. Guess what I heard? I got to get back my bell. I don't know where I put my bell, but I got to go get back my bell. Like up the live, guys.
Like it up.
Before I tell you what I heard, click the thumbs up. Click the thumbs up on Facebook here. Give me a like up the live. Guess what I heard? Guess what I heard? I heard that Miss Niecy migrated to America. I heard that Miss Niecy migrated to America.
Mighty God. Because remember, our family, them. She's a family of foreign, you know.
Oh, thanks for that intel.
Family of foreign.
I heard that Miss Niecy is no longer in Jamaica. She is now in America.
See?
Give me some horns. Give me some horns in the comment section. Give me some horns. Give me some likes on YouTube.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yes. What I talk about, Tina? And let me tell you something. 99 know all this stuff.
So she knows that Miss Niecy is no longer in Jamaica. Her family.
That's why she said she's on vacation.
That's why she said she's on vacation. Ding, 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 ding.
You know, me tell her, say woman that's on vacation and they go over the people in head.
She's in America. That's why we don't see Miss Niecy. Miss Niecy is in America. Miss Perry's wife. Come on, guys, give me some horns. Cash App Rum Cake Club. Cash App Rum Cake Club. Zelle, tinachincakes@gmail.com. Cash App Rum Cake Club.
Like up the live, guys. Like it up.
Hold on, I got more intel coming in. I got more intel. Hold on, caller. Hold on. Let me read it. Let me read the intel. Let me read the intel. Thank you. Oh, y'all ready for this intel? Thank you. Got more intel about Miss Niecy. Come on, give me some horns in the comment section. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Come on, guys. Y'all are sitting here listening. Only Tea with Tina.
How much likes you have, Tina? How much likes you got going
62,
on there?
62. We need more likes, guys.
No
more information.
They better like up the live. Like it up.
But may I hear say the reason why they cannot get married? I heard the reason they cannot get married. Well, somebody here said she's not in America. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Somebody says she's not in America. However, somebody in the comment section says she's not in America. I don't know. They claim that they saw her this morning, she and Mr. Perry walking the baby. That's what they said. So somebody here is lying. Is it you, Joanne? Because 99 said that Niecy was on vacation.
Vacation, yep.
99 said that. 99 said that, Joanne.
She was on vacation.
They said that she was on vacation. So where did she come from vacation all of a sudden? She was on a trip yesterday and came back today. Wow. Are you sure about that, Joanne? But anyways, let's talk about it. They said that the reason why Niecy cannot get married to Mr. Perry is because her family is filing for her. Her family's filing for her.
You know the family does not like Perry. You know that, right?
The family don't like Perry? Really?
No. Perry taught that.
Oh.
Perry is the one that taught that.
Perry is the one that taught that. Okay.
Yes, Perry is the one that taught that.
Okay. You see, we're sitting here dissecting. Okay, so Perry said that they can't get married because the family is filing for his wife, Miss Niecy. Miss Niecy.
I remember Perry said the family don't like him. I remember Perry saying that the family don't like him.
Oh.
I remember that.
Oh.
You understand? I remember Perry saying that. The family don't like him.
Oh, makes sense.
And whenever she and him have any altercation, they come and get it. They come and get her.
Oh, so where is her family though? She has family in America and she has family here.
She has family in the country. She have. I don't remember which country it is, but I know she has family in the country. You understand? And the family want her to leave Perry so bad.
Oh.
You understand? The family always want her to leave because he does not treat her properly.
Oh, so this is why we don't see any signs of a female living inside the home, because her mom had a
Perry cheated on her too.
Oh,
Perry cheated on her.
Perry is manipulative. Yeah, somebody said Perry is manipulated. Yes. Oh, so he is kind of like an abuser. So the fact that he's the fact that he's visually impaired doesn't mean that he is without judgment.
Exactly.
He's still living a fruitful life. He's still living somewhat of a normal life. And his
the vision impaired don't mean nothing.
Okay. His disability don't stop him from doing certain things. So, but he
stop him from doing certain things.
Oh, and someone
Not
said,
stop him from the certain things.
and caller, somebody said Nisi family was upset when he got the other baby. Oh my God.
Yes, yes. When she got pregnant again, they were pissed off.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. We're going.
But you see, anytime Nisa leave to go there, she can't carry the kids, She cannot carry the kids. So
Oh.
it's like him, I say, you have to left my fitness, you go left my fitness. She still keep coming back because of her kids.
Oh boy, that's so
At the
sad.
time, it's because of the kid first. If I remember, she had one child first. So I'm talking about that child, the first child, because that's what they spoke about. Because Perry said every time them have an altercation, she run go her family, her mother come get her.
Oh my
You
God.
understand? Our family them come get her, sister them come get her.
So
You
so
understand?
so caller, we're not really seeing everything here. They're not as
We're not
transparent
seeing
as.
everything. And
Go ahead.
and you see, you see, these are the things that was spoken before, and people not listening. Because when Perry talked all these things, I was like, but that means that he's abusive.
Mhm.
Even though, in blind, him abusive to her, and she's very soft spoken, she's very quiet.
Oh.
Very, very quiet. You understand? You see how when all of the money I give out, everything gives to him.
Oh my
Because
God.
she know touch the money none at all because I him do everything when it come on to the money. When
Wow.
it come on to the money part, he make all the decisions for everything.
So
You
caller,
understand? Him
he
a con artist too.
oh my God. So we're
Perry a
there.
con artist too.
So caller, he's not the quiet, humble.
He's not
Oh,
the
I'm
typical blind
poor.
people.
Oh, I'm poor. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, I'm this. Oh, can you help me? Oh,
Let me
don't you see?
explain something to you, Tina. Let
Yes.
me explain something to you.
Yes, caller.
You see, Perry,
Mm-hmm.
when them I say, oh, Perry can't do this, Perry can't do that. Remember, say Perry is very technology savvy.
Mm-hmm.
Because him can build YouTube channel, him can do this to YouTube, him can do everything when come onto the computer, him can fix computers, him can do all of that. So Perry don't even have no reason to go out there go beg. Him can just put up a sign and gate say him fix computer, him fix phone, and him fix this and make a money.
So he's pretty much like a normal
Yeah,
guy. He's normal. He's not
he's
like,
like a normal person. He's
oh,
not like Perry blind.
oh, oh,
Perry is not 100% vision impaired.
but she presented him like he was 100% visually impaired, just like how she presented Kwame.
But Perry
Kwame,
told her that him can see a little.
she
Perry told her he can see a little. I will tell you him that him go and do so him go do some surgery or whatever, and him can see a little better. But from I know him always could have see some things. Because him could have see if you see the TV.
you know
So
what,
him can
caller, I'm sitting here like, wow, because she presented this man like he was like blind. That's the problem. People are not understanding that this is a problem, right? The way how she presents these people as if they can't help themselves whatsoever. They're destitute. They can't help themselves. They don't know
no,
anything. They're
ma'am.
just living in poverty and blah blah blah. This is how she presents
No,
these
ma'am.
people.
And all this come out that is savvy, is electronic savvy, is after she finish fixing up this place. After she finish fix up the place and done give him the money, and him dep on him computer type, and I hook up him all him stuff them. Him a hook up him computer to his TV,
Mm.
and the phone catch it. And she said, Mr. Perry, how you know if you do them thing? things there.
What? He was hooking up
I mean,
his phone to his
it's
TV.
TV. Yes.
What?
Yep. He sit right in the living room and do all of that. I don't know if people forget all these things. You
What?
guys forget all these things? He
What?
sure did. I hope Tiffany Isaac go back and look for all them videos. Yeah,
Where he was hooking up his phone to his TV.
he was hooking up his computer to his TV because him say him go up on YouTube, him do Facebook, YouTube, everything. Yep.
Does anyone know if he uses Braille? Does anyone know if, because people who are blind
Y-
use Braille?
You know what?
Hmm.
I really never heard of him talk about going to blind school. I never hear him talk about
I heard
that.
he used to
But I
teach
hear
at
him talk
school for the
about some
blind.
technology
I heard he
thing him
used.
can learn and stuff.
I heard he used
Him
to
say him
teach at the
learn
school.
technology.
Oh, okay. He
So
learned.
maybe he do go to blind school because blind school really do teach them that also.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's a very smart guy. He's a
Wow.
very smart guy. You understand?
Wow.
There ain't nothing to play with. But
Wow.
they don't live in that house. They look like they moved out a long time. And somebody else mess it up or somebody mess it up and then, she remember she don't have the money to fix it back like how it used to be. So you just draw for him. But the thing is, it is the kids them I feel it for. Because these kids gotta go to school. You understand?
And she's showing
And,
these kids. She's showing them on her
yeah.
live.
And let me tell you something, the embarrassment, Tina, will make them don't want to go to school, especially the big girl, especially the big girl. Because first them go call her piss up blind girl. You
Yeah.
piss up yourself, you piss up you understand that's what they're gonna do.
Oh my God. Because she
So,
did she did feature the mattress. She did feature the mattress
yes,
saying that the mattress
she
pissy. The mattress piss
she
up.
did she did not think of the kids. She did not think of the kids because what she could have done, Tina, she could have said, we're going to paint up Mr. Perry place for him. She didn't even have to because if you buy the paint and stuff, because she knows she will get people buy the paint. And just get two guys do that and two ladies. You don't need all them people there, them crowd of people that come over there for all of that. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Mm-hmm. To
And
solicit.
get two ladies
Mm-hmm.
and pay the two ladies then. Pay the two ladies them to clean up inside there and that's it. Just for the kids' sake. She's artless. It's all about making content for her.
Yes.
Everything is about content.
She don't really think
You
about the
understand?
dignity of the kids. Like,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
shame
she
them
did
like
not
that.
she
Yeah.
did not care about the kids. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the hurtful part about it.
Where she doesn't
You
care about their
understand?
dignity. It's all about,
Yeah,
okay,
it's all about content. Everything is about content. Nothing what she did not consider the kids them none at all. As young as the little one have to go to school too. And people kids pick on other kids.
you
You
know,
understand?
somebody suggested that I
So
contact Maxine, but I don't have Maxine's number. If Maxine wants to call in on the 857 on WhatsApp, she's free to do that, but I don't have Maxine's number. So if you want to reach out to her, I think she called me one time, but for me to go through the phone, I don't know which is her number because
you
I
understand?
don't know her number from heart. So if you want to relay the information to her and tell her to reach out to me, that would be nice. But I don't, going through the
You,
phone right now while I'm live, I can't do it. But if you want to, you can. Go ahead, caller.
Tina,
Yeah.
the kids that she don't consider the kids at all, at all. That woman is heartless. That woman
Yes.
is heartless. It's the same thing she did to Joseph.
Yes. I
The same
remember.
thing she did to Ratty kids them. Why you think Ratty kids them stop go to school? Joseph did not graduate. You ever hear Joseph say graduate?
No, we
You
haven't
none of
seen.
Ratty kids them say them graduate. Because
No.
after all this excitement, they cannot go back to school.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
These children cannot go back to school after all the disgrace. These children cannot go back to school.
You're right about that, caller. That's crazy.
You understand? Everything for her is content.
Yep,
Me say God go and beat that woman, you know. That woman is a wicked woman, you know. God go and beat her, you know. Everything should come in Jesus' name, you know.
yep. Embarrassing
God
the
go and beat
kids.
her, you know.
Embarrassing the
And she could
kids.
remember that she have picnic, you know. She have kids, you know.
She
She
don't think
better
of.
remember that she have kids.
You know what? You know what gets me about her, caller.
And
When
our
it,
children will have children.
you know what gets me about her too, caller. Listen to this, right? She goes out of her way to protect her children. Like she doesn't show her kids them at all. I am surprised the other day she actually put up her older son and except for the little young one, she doesn't show none of her other kids. However, whenever she goes on these so-called, oh, I'm helping this person with their kids, she goes out of her way to expose these people's
Yeah,
kids and show them in the most despicable of ways,
several ways.
similar
Yeah.
to what she did with Joseph, and what she did with this little girl yesterday, talking about the
Mm-hmm.
pissy bed and the piss up bed, and I'm like, come on, man,
Yeah.
like
But
stop,
but
stop.
Tina,
Yes,
but Tina, if you even notice, she don't make content of her kids, you know.
no, she don't
She
make
don't
content.
make content. She don't even make content of her biological kids, but yet she end up make content of a little Joshy
Yeah,
and Joshy mother. She
yeah.
make content of them, so she don't care.
She made content off of people who are vulnerable, right? And it does,
Yes.
Seleni's son, Joseph, she made content off of him. All of the people that will have kids, but she always a feature. She make content off of them. Like, come on, man.
Me say yesterday it hurt me so bad when I said little girl and move up and down. The two little girls them before she said hide them face. We don't want to see them because them people we don't know them because them kind of grow. I never know the little one. And the
Yes.
big one, she gets so big I would know her. Couldn't pick her out of the crowd. You understand?
Yeah.
But because she's there, you know that's her.
Yeah.
She features her. You understand? So how can she go? That little girl is going to go back to school. Guys, help me explain that. How is she going to go back to school? When she go to school, what do you think is going to happen?
No code of ethics. No code of ethics where she doesn't think about
Understand?
other people. She doesn't have compassion for anyone's kids. You know how people who do these
Oh,
things,
how
they,
hurtful that is.
yeah, people who do
I'm
these
hurt for
things,
those kids.
they're aware of, okay, don't show this. Don't show this because the picking them look bad. The picking them the beard yet. Don't show it because it probably have a urine
Yeah.
on the bed. Don't show this cause no, she doesn't do that. It's always about content building, showing these people.
Building content is all about content. Because even with the mattress, she could have said, okay, we need to change the mattress. We need to change the mattresses, them and stuff like that. We're asking you to help out if we can buy a new mattress. But no, the mattress piece up. We don't know how the mattress piece up. So look on
Jesus.
this, look on that.
Jesus.
Okay, they
Jesus.
mess up the place, Tina. Since they mess
Jesus.
up the place, you just say, all right, we'll come in and clean up, but we're not giving them no furniture because they don't need it.
Yeah.
So we're not going to even talk about that. Because I think like the plankers them give them enough. It should have been just about the planker them now. They know all she wants is the money, you know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
She don't care about them. But they don't care about themselves, so it no matter to me.
Yeah. We're
You
just talking on
understand?
the matter because it's
Yeah,
public and it's whatever.
yeah.
You know?
But the thing is it. You can't do that, man. You can't just come and just highlight the whole thing, how the place smell. I can just imagine the stench, the way also describe it, the stench of all the places. You should never have to do all that.
Mm-mm.
Even Mr. Perry's there, Mr. Perry look like him feel bad.
Mm-mm.
Him want the
Mm-mm.
money, he might do it for the money too, but him feel, you can see where he feel bad. And
Mm-mm.
then somebody come get her $60, she turn to Perry and say, this are not for you, Perry
Mm-mm.
feel screw.
Mm-mm. But even with that said, caller, how is it that Mr. Perry's gonna know how much money he got? Because remember now, she's genuinely she's not genuinely, but she's doing this on a broad basis where she just goes on her live and says, oh, me need this, I need that, I need that, right? So people are gonna donate. They think they're donating and it's gonna get to him directly, but that's not the case. How is it that there will be any transparency between Mr. Perry and what money she's collecting on his behalf? How is he gonna know? He's not gonna know.
He's not gonna know. He's not gonna know. He's not going to know. It's not for him to know either. Like you don't get it yet. It's not for him to know. Him get whatever she give him. You understand? Because you know, you should say, all the people them man nah get no drink and he might have to go buy liquor for the man them. I'm like, liquor for the man them.
Liquor for the man them, is that what is it, a big cookout type of thing, want to come and everybody eat them belly full and go about their business? That's not what it's about.
Disgrace them. Everything is a disgrace and everything is a content. If you know so much people was on our live yesterday, it's a long time she haven't get so much people on our live, you know.
Because she knows Mr. Perry is the money hauler, right? Yeah. She knows. She revisits her content and she sees which ones bring the money in. And this is why she's circling back around, trying to bring back the money.
Remember, I tell you, I see the woman with the wicker chair.
Yeah.
I do the wicker chair as she next.
Oh.
Yeah, I tell you, as she next.
Oh, because she's revisiting these people.
Yeah, man, as she next, man. Yeah, me I tell you, you know.
Wow.
You know, she should draw for Kwame. You know, she should draw for, all right. You know why? The other day, I not even talk about Kwame. Because I know everything is a big con and everybody see the thing already.
Con, yeah.
But she draw for Kwame the other day. I know, I know. Kwame is a blind man where he always go up and down him step, up and down the place. All of a sudden, Kwame a hold on on him son's shoulder. Remember, and the street him there, you know? And the street him there, Tina, when I know the area, you know? And then out him there, you know, all of a sudden, him a hold on him son's shoulder.
Oh, and people don't understand, say, and them something here we are talking about, like, why the plotting and coercion? Why all of that? It's like, why all this?
What is all of that? Kwame, I used to open wide, all of a sudden, him eyes is shut. Glaucoma, don't make you have to close your eye now. I have glaucoma, you know, Tina. I have glaucoma for years.
Okay.
You understand? I have glaucoma for over 20 years.
And have you been able to drive? Yeah, okay. Have you been able to drive? What have you been able to do with your glaucoma?
I've been able to do everything like everybody else. You understand? So when you see him close all him eye and all of that, I'm like, oh my God, here go the performance again. You understand? But you know, Tina, when me say him cousin or him uncle stand up and say, no, him not put no fall cube over here, so because she the beg for a fall cube for him. That's me, she say I'm gonna put a fall cube at the front of the yard, front of the door. Tina, fall cube or something will stink, you know?
Yeah, man, stink, especially when them in there for a long time.
Yeah. And he want this man to put the fall cube in his place.
No, sir. Right in front of him door.
And then she said, meanwhile, him could have put it upstairs. That upstairs not finished yet, you know. But him could have go put it, him could have built a fall cube and put it upstairs.
Because there's nobody living there. Yeah.
But Kwame don't want it upstairs neither because he knows the thickness is going to come down for him.
Yo, what a weird Kwame look good. And him girlfriend and all of these other stuff. Him have woman and live with him and all these things.
Of course. Your body nothing wrong with him.
Yeah. Nothing was wrong with him.
Nothing wrong with him. Nothing wrong with him, you know. Not a Jesus Christ thing wrong with him. And not a thing wrong with Perry more than him lose some of him vision. And I saw the thing said. And 99 come and present him away to the people. So him have to just go and ride with it. But before Perry, you know, say, all right. You know, see, when Perry get all that money, what you think Perry go do? Go buy a car. Come on now. When am I go buy a car?
But me hear say the car get sold back, you know. Me hear say, when name Spider, The one where did runway, where did come out and got start him own a so-called charity tricks or something. Remember, him did leave and got started because him see how much money 99 did that make a fight. Me hear say him take the car and must resell it. Is that true? That me
I
hear.
have no idea. I don't even know what them they do with the car, you know, because the last time I hear Mr. Perry say I try to sell back the car because the car was a salad.
Oh, okay.
And buy the car and the car a salad. You know, people know Jamaica know me say the car a salad. That means that the car broke down every minute.
Every minute.
That's how we call it salad.
Oh, everybody said Perry a thief himself.
Yeah, but 99 are the biggest scammer, man. All 99 out here do a scam. 99 outside are scam big time.
Yo, and all of the people that we are watching now, them new to this. Them now watch it from a long time. Them new to it. And she have our friend them caller. She have our friend them a Carleen and I put towel over them mouth. Hear them now? Hear them now? Carleen this morning I put towel over them mouth to hype her up. Oh, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. When the towel over them mouth, you know. You're doing a good job. When them talk, when them go talk. And then this guy's them voice, like we don't know that that's her friends calling her, boosting her up because them is a part of the scam too.
But you know, but you know what? It's time for the Jamaican government do something different. You know,
on a serious note.
On a serious note, it's time for the Jamaican government do something different because let's say if them can do something about all these phone call scammers, they need to do something about these charity scammers.
True.
You understand?
True.
Because it's that you cannot do one and not do the other.
Yeah, true. Because that's wire fraud.
Registered. Yeah, everybody needs to be registered and do it the right way.
Because it's wire fraud. It's wire fraud when you think about it.
And them not go wait until the American government clamp down on them and somebody get in really serious trouble before them put something in place for that.
Because I heard 99 herself saying that she has a Zelle up here. And I'm like, when 99 get Zelle up here for people donate to, she'll tell the people them for donate to our Zelle. I was like, so you in Jamaica, your Zelle is in America, and you have a green card according to you, and you're in Jamaica telling people to donate money to your Zelle, and you're not a charity, and you're supposedly a green card holder.
She's doing the right thing, Tina. But Tina, she's doing the right thing now because guess the American government follow up everything, you know. So we get caught. We get so it don't get caught. One thing you know is when it come on to Uncle Sam in taxes, in going all on you know.
Because people are gonna want to know where all of these people coming from, donating money to your Zelle from all over the country so much.
No.
And then
you're going to want to find out what kind of business you're in, why all this money coming to this account.
So caller, I'm gonna ask the question. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room because there are people out there who come on my live just now and they're asking, and I had to block them because they're asking if she was a scammer, why is it that police not lock her up yet? Like they're coming out in her defense, asking why cops haven't locked her up yet, and she can't come out foreign. Like they're pointing out these key things that they see happening, even though she's out there scamming. What do you think is happening? What do you think?
Okay, let's be real. We know say she do most of her scamming back in Jamaica. Right? Not most of our scamming. If you notice, she go home to do our scamming.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But now that she claims she have a Zelle, and she's asking for money to go to the Zelle, you have to remember money flooding your account from different places. America going to want to find out where is this money coming from. They want to know if something is washing, what is laundering, what kind of business you have, and why is all this money coming in just like that? No, you're going to say, where is mine? Uncle Sam going to say, where is mine? You know?
Do you?
Uncle Sam going, but Uncle Sam don't work like that. Uncle Sam no work. Hurry, come up. Uncle Sam will make you go for 1 year, 2 year. All right, Tina, you ever file your taxes? And you get back your taxes and you say, Lord, you're good. 2 year, 3 year past street, and then all of a sudden a big bill.
Yes,
You.
girl.
And it's come tell you say you owe taxes from way back and you
Let,
them did they pay you.
girl, let me tell you something. I got a
That's
tax
how
bill.
I'm working on.
I got a tax bill for $300 from the state. And I'm like, what is this? Something from 2022. They said I forgot something when my tax preparer, because they do go back and they do adjust things. And I was
just
like,
get a $1,500 one from 2021.
2022, $330. Mr. Lord, you couldn't make that $330 go. Meaning I for go in on the tax website and go put in my information and pay them the $300. Can you just imagine? From 2022. Mr. Jesus, Lord, New York.
But look,
Jesus.
but Tina, look on how much of these actors and stuff
Yeah, all money.
would end up go to prison because they did not pay their taxes. But yet them did they pay taxes,
But not
But
enough.
them make things but things slip through their fingers.
Yes.
And when it come back to them, when they don't have it.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
So
she might think she's getting away now. You
because
understand?
the thing,
She might think she's getting away now.
because Carla, if me see these things with my bare eyes, and I am not a professional law enforcement, I am no way a law enforcement person, and I'm just a regular citizen, just sitting down watching these things. Just if I can see these things, you're telling me that authorities can't see the plot?
Of course. But you remember, say, our system back home is a slack system. You understand? Our
True.
system back home is and where's it coming? Let me tell you something. Remember, it's coming on to election. Right? Remember, it's coming on to election. And when it come on to election, every slackness go.
Yeah, because people not watching or monitoring stuff. Them don't know who are going to win at the next election. And
and Jamaica is not like here where say where them call out certain things and say, the Labour Party knows that this a happen and that a happen, and then not do it. It don't work like that.
Yeah, Jamaica's kind of different. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Jamaican people vote for nothing, They just vote for little food and whatever you bring to the table quick time.
True.
Them not have a purpose and say, well, may I vote because, this crime, may I vote for the crime.
For better health care, for better
education, may I vote for better this, better that. They don't do that. Them just vote for whatever they feel like.
For who them like, or who them anti-like, or them generation like.
Whosoever let go the money right away.
Yeah, give them a bag of flour, fix the road pan them block, stuff like that. I get what you're saying. I get what you're totally saying. Yeah. Wow, caller. This really opened my eyes.
So we really float around in Jamaica for a while. But I told you before, Jamaica government will not lock her up. All right, so she come go to prison. Right, so them a whole her.
Well, she says she has a green card, so apparently she knows, remember she has 6 white lawyers. She has 6 white lawyers.
Whether she have a green card or not, they're going to America go hold her, because if she go back home, them a come get her. You know, see them come get the scammer, them at Jamaica.
Oh yes, like
them afraid to come get her.
As a matter of fact, just a week ago, they arrested 2 scammers, a mother and a daughter. They arrested, I think, in Florida, a mother and a daughter in Florida, Jamaicans. It made the news and everything. Them have to drive down, them do high speed chase with the daughter. Them arrest the mother and did a high. You saw it, right? Mother and daughter duo arrested for lottery scamming in Florida. So they're still actively working. In Florida.
Yeah, in Florida, yeah.
Always Florida, always.
Yeah. You even see the Sean Kingston case.
Yes.
That scam they run a long time, Sean Kingston case is not a yesterday thing,
Yeah.
That scam they've been scamming for a long time.
I think from 2015. I think I
You
read it.
understand?
Yeah, from
And look
2015.
when they and yes, and look when them catch them when they are broke.
Yeah.
And what they do, they send them to prison.
Yep. The mom is facing, they're facing, I think, 25 years. Are they? They didn't release the
Yeah,
mom.
them remand him in custody. Sean Kingston, he's in custody now,
Oh, they took him back because remember, he was allowed to
Yeah,
leave. And the mom,
yeah,
they held on to the mom.
him not come up with the money, so him right now he's back
Oh,
in
wow.
in prison.
Wow, that's terrible because they were taking things on the false pretenses, claiming that
Yeah,
okay, them are gonna give them money, and they never ended up giving them the money and
money.
writing false
I remember they
checks
were doing that for years.
from 2015, I think. 2015,
Yeah,
they tracked them all the way back. Jewelry, electronics,
Onyx. Yeah.
cars.
So if she thinks she'll get to it, she'll get trapped back too. But it's just the thing is, those when them hold her, it's going to be time for her. It should have been time for her to get out, but at time for her to go in. You
Wow.
understand? At her age, she go say, Lord, them a time I should have come from prison. But no, it's time
But
for her to go.
remember the way how her dad, met his
Yeah,
untimely departure.
and
We
yeah,
all know that story. Her dad apparently died in
yeah,
prison. So
yeah.
wow.
Like father, like daughter.
Same
Yeah,
cunning,
man.
scamming, same
Yeah,
scamming. He was in prison for
yeah,
that, and that's where he passed. That's where he met his
yeah.
demise.
Mm.
Wow. Wow.
And let me tell you something. And if she even come here, and let's say you see, if she come here, all right, you see, shut up about oh, she want buy house here and all of that. And she can't come here and just buy a house and put it in her name. So don't care how much money she have unless she buy that cash. And she not
Mm,
have it to buy cash.
mm. Maybe
She
the
cannot buy a house and put it in her name right now. It
why?
have to in her Pitney them name.
Oh, like her daughter's
You
name.
have to have at least 2 to 3 years worth of tax return
Oh, to show that because
to
they did
show.
change all of that.
Yes, you
They
have to have
changed
your
all of
tax
that
return
last.
to show.
They changed it last year. They changed the rules last year when it came on to
Yeah,
buying a house because they were losing a lot of houses to the
yeah, because
market.
you
Yeah,
say, I can't remember, these are lenders.
yeah,
You have to show where you're getting your money from.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
You
So you see,
understand?
like how my business has been in business for 5 years, I can undoubtedly, show them my 5 years
Yes,
of tax
your tax
return and say,
return.
yeah, okay, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool.
Well,
I
you
get
have
what
to
you're saying.
have your tax return. So all you no matter about, oh, me I go buy a house and buy a house. I'm gonna buy a house already. No, it don't work like that. They
Oh.
only can fool the naysayers, the one them that don't know. Ignorance is a bliss.
Well, as you know, she said
Understand?
that she don't rent anywhere. I remember her doing a live saying that she don't do anything unless she owns it. That's what she said. She said she
You know that
don't.
is foolishness.
That's what she said, though, caller. She said
Yeah.
she does not rent anywhere, which is kind of shocking to see her kids renting somewhere and her renting somewhere in Florida. Because
Mm-hmm.
I remember distinctly her saying, "Me no rent nowhere. Anywhere me do,
Sorry.
me have to
Mm-hmm.
own it." Me hear that big chat there
But
before.
but yeah, but she had came out already and said she buy house. Her kids them already. She also came out and said that.
Yeah, she did say she bought a house, but when they were
Yeah.
laughing at
So,
Curly, they were laughing her and
mm-hmm. And the
Carl.
man get my liar.
Yeah, wow. Why the
You
lies
understand?
though? Why the
But
lies?
that's why when you hear they come out and say, "Oh, you're bad mind." What are you bad minding to be a liar? You
No.
can't. You're bad mind because you can't tell lie like them.
Mm. Me can't tell lie like them. Number one, me afraid of prison. You know
That
my
make no
story
sense.
already.
You understand?
I'm afraid of prison. But I go come by come tell no
Yeah,
lies because I don't want to feel look over my back. And them people are chat and love set up
yeah.
people. Them now come set me up. You know what I mean? So me
Of
just hold my
course.
corner. Hold my corner. You get me? Caller, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for calling in. Me not lie. Big up your damn self, caller. Big up your
Yeah,
damn
man.
self.
Yeah, man. Take care. I
All
like
right.
up live, guys. Like up
Like
the
up the
live.
live. Like up the live, guys. Thank you for calling in,
All
caller.
right.
Oh my God. Let me give
Okay.
somebody else a little chance to call in because I see where somebody did want to call in. Anybody wants to call in? 857-209-6095. 857-209-6095 if you want to call in and add your little bits because a lot of you had a lot to say in the comment section. 857-209-6095. 857-209-6095. The line is open. I'm going to allow for one more call. Come on, guys. Don't be afraid. All right. Don't be afraid. Your number remains private with me. Any information that you share with me, I will not disclose my sources. No, I don't. Not over on this page. Okay. 857-209-6095. Like up the live, guys. This is a splendid live. I love it. I love this live. So much was revealed. So we thought she went to America, but she didn't. Let's backtrack for a minute. We thought Miss Nisi went to America, but she didn't. However, we did find out that her family is filing for her. They have been filing, but it doesn't take long for somebody to file for somebody. So what's going on with that? Is she going to come to America or not? It doesn't take long for somebody to file for somebody. What's the issue here? Right? Because I'm thinking that if she has a mom or a dad in America and they're filing for their child, the most that will take is probably about 2 years. 2 years. Right? So what's going on? Something is kind of off. It doesn't take that long to file for anyone. All right. If you're filing for a mom, it probably takes about 9 months. If you're filing for a parent, and vice versa, as long as your tax documents and everything else is in order, it takes probably like 9 months to a year. Right? If it's a sister, yes. Now, if that's a fight, if a sister is filing for a sister, of course, it's going to take a number of years. And if that's the case, what's that to mention? What's that to mention? But what we also discovered too is that Mr. Perry himself is not quite the innocent person as he tries to give the public this perception of himself. He is not as innocent as he wants folks to believe. Right? Big up yourself, Carla. Big up your damn self, Carla. Big up your damn self. I enjoyed that conversation with you, Carla. Big up your damn self. Right? Mr. Perry is not as innocent based on what the caller said and based on what the commenter said. Tweety Bird said, Mr. Perry can be somewhat abusive based on what she saw. Right? And this is why the family of Miss Nisi don't want Miss Nisi around Mr. Perry, because he's a very difficult man. And for those of you who believe that his visual impairment is stopping him from living a normal life, that's not the case. He's living a normal life. He works with computers. He does connections, so on and so forth. So it's not as if he's visually impaired and he's just sitting home chilling, feeling around. No, he's functional, active in society. Yeah. He was teaching at school for the blind in Jamaica. He was an instructor there. He even tried to cover for Kwame. Right? But you guys heard that Mr. Perry was doing TikTok and YouTube and wire connections and stuff like that. Somebody who is now, let me make this clear, because there are a lot of people who will try to come out and defend the blindness, right? But let me be specific. Initially, Donegal came out and said that this is a blind man. He's blind. So, automatically you say somebody is blind. We're looking for him to be blind, unable to help himself. However, as time went on, we found out it's not what 99 initially said. And this is where the deception comes in. Because she presents them one way, but later on, we're finding out that's not what it is. But we're finding out after millions and millions have been donated or given based on the story that she sold the public. Now, here we are yesterday, and she's saying that he can see much better. What is it? Is he blind? Or he can see? Which one? Or is he partially blind? You see, this is the deception we're talking about. And she's a fast talker. So you got to pick up real quickly when she speaks. Like, you got to catch it. Similarly to how quick she zooms the phone around the house because she doesn't want us to see the missing furniture. You got to catch up on her chit chatting real quickly because that's what con artists do. Them speak fast, like father, like daughter. Like father, like daughter, they're both the same. Genetically, they adapted the same behavior. Weird, right? Very weird. And I'm wondering if she knows that her father was a con artist and in true form, she just automatically pick up what he's doing. You know, like she probably knew he was a con artist and just decide saying, all right, I'm going to do what daddy do then. 857-209-6095. You're welcome to call and big up yourself, caller. I enjoyed that conversation. Yes, man. I like it when people call in and shed some light on things that most of us did not know. It's good to hear it from another person's perspective. Yes, it is. You understand? I was listening to Scooter this morning, Pineapple Scooter. I was listening to her on Facebook. She also has a great handle on it because I was listening, right? I heard that little girl was raped at one point. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I heard. When did it happen? If it happened, I don't know, but I heard it was. Word through the grapevine is that a mirror was, or something was removed from the window and they went in on her. I am not 100% sure. That's what I heard. And I heard also that when 99 was informed about it, she said, allegedly, that pretty much it's none of her business. That's none of her business, which is kind of, that's up her alley, really. A response like that is really up her alley because I do know of her. I remember when something happened to Selene while she was here in Florida, she did say, I don't know my business that, me not business and stuff like that. Should have business. When they don't call her and tell her nothing about Selene. Selene, her own bigger man. This is when Selene was hanging with other people. She got jealous. Her jealousy set in because there were some new people who were caring for Selene and hanging out with Selene. And when she found out and when she saw and heard whatever, that Selene looked really bad, she then said, oh, no, me see the live when she day in Florida in our Pitney kitchen. And she said, oh, no, don't call me, tell me nothing about Selene. And none of my business. Oh, no, not business with her. And she go away one bag of things on her live in Florida. Last year, October, when she was here. She said that. She had business, nobody must call her and tell her nothing. Now, fast forward, guess where Selene is? Guess who is hanging with Selene? She is. And she's doing it for what? Content. The same woman who said she don't care, nobody should call her and tell her anything. She is now using that woman for content. How much of that money that Donna is using Selene for will Selene get? Absolutely nothing. The most Selene will get is a plate of food. Every minute now, she send go call Selene. And Selene sometimes give her away because she's making it seem like she send go call Selene when it's her. But you know, Selene mouth kind of reckless. So Selene will come out and say, hey, you said come call me. And it come out on the live. And she's like, are you come here? And let me send come call you. Try to play them. You gotta listen. That woman has a lot of gimmicks up her sleeve. And she feel like nobody else out here is listening. And then she will say, oh, want to leave Planka business alone, a Planka business, because she wants those people who are donating or those people who are a part of her group, she wants them to feel special. So she keeps cussing off anybody who's criticizing her and say, oh, it's all about us, Plankas. Right, Plankas? It's all about us. It's not for them business. It's not, because she does that for a reason. She does it for a reason. She does it because she wants them to feel good, that they're a part of something. And like the caller said, whenever she's ready for cuss off people, she come in at the live and she speak out comments. She have her friend them type up things in the comments. I don't think it's nobody typing up anything about her. I think it's her own friends, her own planters. Yeah, because she puts people in her comment section to type up stuff. She puts her friends to call so that it may seem like somebody's in a comment section typing up negativity about her. So she has something to respond to. People in the comment section, her markers running up and down in the comment section. Assess certain things, but as she plant them people in the comment section for say certain things. As she planted it up. But uno way I watch as the plankers, uno don't know say as she plant them markers there in the comment section. So she when she ready for beg now, she come out, come cuss. Just like how she come out yesterday, come cuss Queen Bee. She come out, come cuss Queen Bee for Cara. Because she want egg on the plankers them for going at them pocket deeper for make it look like the people really bad mind her or people really are eat pan her. She waits. She's very calculated. She has markers. She has people out there in the comment section typing shit up. Because she wants to prey on your pockets. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. A scammer. That's what con artists do. Convince you. Con artist. Con is short for convince. A lot of you hear that word, con artist, and just it flies over your head. The meaning blows over your head. Con is short for convince. Convince. That's where con artists come from. Convince. This. Convince. In addition to that, it's not like she's convincing them for the good of mankind. She's convincing them to scam them. That's where the artist part come in. English 101. All right. The artist, con artist. Something that she excels at. Right? The quick talking. The plotting. The calculated type of post that she makes. The execution. Notice she waits until after Easter season, after the Birdie Bun advert. Notice she waits until after that to come out and then now charge after Mr. Perez them cause. She waits until after bun season. You notice she didn't take on the Perez during bun season. It would be too complicated. It would cause drama because what? She's the brand ambassador of Birdie. So she waits for that to fly over to then pick up the supposed cause of Mr. Perry. She waits. And there are more plots in the works too. Now, maybe she is coming back to America now. So she has to push this scam. Because notice, whenever she lands in Jamaica, she starts a scam maybe a few days after she arrives. Boom. Groceries. Let's go to where the hardware, where the place name, where she go, where the whole of them in a cahoots together. Where them sell a box of gloves for $10,000. What the place name? Rush Deal, Rush Deal. Ashalan. Oh, come, we could go a Rush Deal, Rushmar, Ashalan. Where all the prices go up for anything she purchases there. If one can of milk is $100, the can of milk spiral to 200%. Upcharge. Yeah? Y'all got to pay attention here. As morning light. But why she looks so nervous though? She looks very, very nervous. What's going on? Why is she so thirsty for money? I'm just wondering. Is something going on that we don't know? What's going on that we don't know? Something is kind of off. I'm sensing. Are you guys sensing something is off? I'm sensing something is off. But time will tell. Just remember me saying this on my live today. That something is off. TinaChinCakes.com. Go on the website and get your products before April 30th. TinaChinCakes.com. Right here is itching me really bad. TinaChinCakes.com. My Zelle is TinaChinCakes@gmail.com. My Cash App is a Rum Cake Lab. You can buy me lunch. I'll take lunch. As I wait for my channel to monetize, I will take lunch. Rum Cake Lab is the Cash App. Zelle is tinachincakes@gmail.com. Or you can go on my website, tinachincakes.com. Very calculated. Everything was a setup yesterday at Mr. Perry's house. Everything. From the people sitting in the yard to the things strewn about in the front yard where the front yard looks a complete total mess, to the fridge door removed from the fridge and thrown over there. This old rusty fridge that they supposedly bought 3 years ago. Wow. A rusty fridge, 3 years? Damn. Where was that fridge? Where was that refrigerator? Why is the fridge so rusty? Why? Where are the furniture? Where is his stove? Why is he now using, if he's still living there, why is he now using a 2-burner stove? Where's his nice stove with his oven? Like up the live, guys. 10 more likes on YouTube. Where's his gas stove with his oven for him to bake a cake? Suppose he wants to bake a cake. He can't bake a cake? Oh, I forget he's blind. He don't need to bake a cake. He can bake a cake. If he can do connections, if he can connect TVs and stuff like that and computers to TVs, he can bake a cake. Oh, yes. The whole of them gather in the yard for collect a thing for the people them. Them think them slick. The whole of we come from Jamaica. We know how it work. Right? One to him TV, them what they up on the walls. The last count I had from the old videos were about 3 TVs. Where them there? The whole of the TV them gone out of the yard. Even the couch. So you tell me, so the man that sit down, him not sit down at all. Which part him eat? If him want to cock up him foot after a long day's work or walking up and down on the street, which part him sit down? No couch? Nothing? Just empty space? Nothing? Suppose the man want to look in at the mirror and brush him ear. Want to remove the mirror. I've never seen a dresser without mirror in all my life. Where's the mirror in the dresser? You're telling me somebody really got to the dresser and say, you know what? Me I take that mirror here now. What you hear about? Somebody really got to the mirror and do that? Mighty God, that is low. For them to remove the damn mirror from the dresser? The dresser? What did the mirror do to you to remove the damn mirror from the damn dresser? Jamaica ain't that bad. Ain't that bad. I can understand them removing the stove, stealing the stove from the house, but the damn mirror y'all stole too? Oh man, you done stole the friggin' mirror. From her barn, I never see this yet. Mighty God. Like up the live, people. Mr. Perry sell the mirror? No, sir. I don't think Mr. Perry sell the mirror. Who want a mirror for buy? A mirror for buy? I can't see anybody right now walking around saying, I'm selling a mirror. You want to buy it? No, I don't believe that. Me, I personally don't believe they live there. That's just what I believe. I don't believe they live there. I don't believe that Mr. Perry is the main resident at that address. I don't believe that at all. Inside, they just look too nasty. You're telling me that nobody could have gone there and cleaned up? Why has it got to be a whole episode for you to go there and clean up? I mean, you're a humanitarian, according to you. Just go there and clean up. Shit. Why you got to show the kids' pissy mattress and embarrass the people's kids like that? You don't want to embarrass your kids. I heard they're fat, so why don't you show them for them to get embarrassed? No, you're not going to show your fat kids. You're going to protect your fat kids. So why are you showing other people's kids and their pissy bed according to you? Why? Them said the world no level, you know. Them said the world no level at all, tal, tal. Miss Perry, Mr. Perry and his wife. I heard, I saw it, I heard them say, I heard her, I saw her counting out millions to the Perrys in 2021. Hmm? Let me read this comment. Tina Chin, whoever tell you Nisi is in America, block them. I just saw Nisi at Duns River. Okay, I heard you. I heard that earlier. Remember? We corrected ourselves earlier. Right? We corrected ourselves earlier that Nisi is not in America. Okay. That's a correction because we stand for truth over here. So if you said you saw Nisi, you saw Nisi. Okay. But I don't believe they live there. There is not one touch of a female in that place. Not one touch. Not one touch of a female in that place. Go tell that shit to somebody else. They don't live there. They don't live there. I don't care what anybody said. They don't live there. They don't live there. Tell that somebody else is living up in that place. They don't live there. Their stove is gone. Their mirror is gone. Their shower curtain is gone. Everything is gone. Everything different. The cupboard them, all the cupboard them, the people them take. Like them scrap the blood cleat house as soon as the camera turn off. And that it look like to me. Like them scrap the house. The TV them gone. The couch gone. Come on. Any look, even the look of data room. What the look of data room with a nice bed sheet them and the cartoon characters them pan the bed. All of that gone. Not even a look of baby touching on this. Not even a look of diaper, you see. Not even a pair of heels, you see, or a pair of woman's slippers. Come on, man. Tell that shit to somebody else. They scrap that damn apartment. They scrap that shit. Ain't no little feminine touch there. Like no little nice. We saw that them curtains and shit were brand new. You just bought that shit to stage the room, to set up the room, to make it look like you were there all along. That's what you did. God is going to strike you. Where are the bathroom accessories that you said you were going to go pick up at Carol yesterday? Thank you, commenter. Where are the stuff? Where's the stuff that you said you were going to pick up at Carol? So why are you holding out your hands? Why are you holding up your hands? Where's the stuff you're going to pick up at Carol? Caller, do you want to be on the live?
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, caller. Yeah, you're on the live.
Yeah, what I want to say is, if this is 3 years ago and this house is how it is, are you telling me that the next 3 years is another clean out again?
Aye, caller. Speak up again. Your connection is really bad, caller.
Okay. Me now, step out. You saw my bad.
Yeah.
Step out our meeting.
All right.
Now,
Go ahead.
I'm saying this is, if it's this is like, it's every 3 years. As 3 years ago, this is done.
Mm-hmm.
So if 3 years, no, after 3 years, we'll come and do this cleaning. Not we, sorry, because me no idiot.
Mm-hmm.
After 3 years, the full plank of them go pay for another cleaning. So 3 more years, we're gonna have another cleaning again. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 It looks like it.
This gonna be.
Yeah.
No, Tina, what you just say makes sense. There's no way this man could have. You want to tell me so the man just go around and broke out every glass? So when the glass them was shut up on the floor then? Where are the glass them? Was shut out on the floor when him broke. When him broke this glass, so him just go on out of a broke glass. So him is a man like the walk with this baba. Just take up a bit. It's a broke glass. So.
I don't know, caller. I don't know.
And that store where you show, the store where you show yesterday, where you show the good. Then take out the stove that was in there from before and put in the little tube thing where she was showing. She showing like a stove something, like a 2-burner stove something.
Yes.
Where the good stove?
We don't know where the good stove is. Where's the good stove?
No stove.
Mm-hmm.
And him a feel that home and the tea and the kids them. I thought somebody said the kids them weren't there anymore. Like it was just him alone at the house because CBA they come and take the pit to them.
That's what.
Cause Mr. What we call him? Them things that. And, but she writes something about CBA in the live book because I rewatched the live forward to it and saw somebody write something about some CBA something or the other. So the kids them weren't there for doing and that mash up.
So, but Carla, you know what I think with all of this effort, this effort now that she's doing, Carla, I think make it look good. You know what I mean? Because she knows people will have questions.
Yeah.
I think that she sent for the kids and she sent for the woman and she sent for him because she knows people are going to ask, where is this person? Where is this kid? Where is this dad? So she had to send for them.
Yes, I remember one time she wasn't alive. And on that live, the man said, needs to live a country. Me depend the live.
Oh, so you did hear where he said she lives.
She name.
Okay.
She live a country. I remember one live, and she said the girl, the woman live a country, the baby mother live a country.
Oh wow.
A Ghana country.
Oh wow.
So maybe that's when him was there the house by himself. But no more than like a boy living there with him. So if it's still there, boy living there with him.
Yeah, because it's what 2 or 3 rooms in there, and for him alone living there. So I mean.
And one time again, I remember she spoke to him on a live, like she go visit him or him come at the house. And that man did say, at the part where Nisa Ghana country, and that part, yeah, but never mention the part there. Same Ghana, Nisa Ghana country gonna live. So him alone must be there stay. And then the boy, they must come in there, come stay. What is something the woman put on a cleaning and talk about she collect this month. Anytime that woman says she collect $3,000, multiply that 3,000 by 5.
Yeah, she collect more than 3,000.
What she's doing.
Yeah. And he doesn't have any idea. And him not have no idea for know how much money
him don't know. Him don't know.
Yeah. Because she have Tammy Faye collect. She have a lot of people. She has a lot of people collecting on his behalf, you know. Remember that. She have people collecting.
Yes, exactly. But not only that. Are you telling me that every person named Carlo, you call out somebody, but just a look around me. You call out fire extinguisher, you give name. You call out door, you give the person them name. Right? You want to tell me say not one of them person the way she call him full name there. No one of them real name call? What could she tell me? I tell Anita Graham that I don't why your name can't call out. Them have to say something to them. Because there's no way you're gonna end up with a name, fire extinguisher. So me, I go just call you and say, look, you want to tell me everybody will call. And everybody we are doing it. Don't want them real name call? Everybody?
Yeah. Nobody have a real name. Nobody, you know.
Nobody want to use them real name. Everybody want to use full name, for foolishness. And that is our tactics. When we start watching Woman in 2019, you know, when COVID, that was 2019. The moment I saw she was giving out that what the lady name, Saloni, and then the sun up the iron, both in my brush down here. Mr. What's here? Because I pick up on things fast, you know. Because I'm not one of them gullible woman with nobody, no man, nobody can come to me with no foolishness and me bite me not play. Just the observation, and I'm looking, I'm like, what is me I look for? Then with the names draw to my attention. Nobody real name now call out. This makes sense?
She's a scammer.
And nobody not picking up, nobody not pick up that. But then nobody really elaborate on that part of the scamming.
Hold on, stick a pin, caller. So they're claiming that Mr. Perry is over there calling my name on an individual's live, somebody from Portmore, and they're supposedly trying to convince him to sue me. Let him come. Let him come and sue me.
Sue him, Ross.
Let him come and
Yeah,
sue me. Because the only way.
You call him last name?
No.
Did you call him last name?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Is Perry? A Perry as well name?
No. There are lots of Mr. Perrys out there. So what is he gonna sue?
Oh yeah.
What is he gonna sue?
I don't watch nobody else. Only the time you go watch anytime I jump on page.
Yes.
And when something I go down like the one in my jump come and say, because you are going with the scam here.
But have you noticed? But have you noticed how they're scamming people? Have you noticed how they're scamming people with this whole lawsuit story? This is what they're bringing in.
So in the one live, somebody else live a calling.
Yes, because apparently they are trying to get him out of the donors then, because remember now, he said he is blind, right? No, remember 99 came on the live and said this man is blind. This is how she presented him to the public. She presented him that he can't help himself in blind. So as time went on, even yesterday, caller, she did say him can see. So our opinions, anybody who he should be suing is actually her. You know what I mean, caller? Anybody he should be suing is really her. He's the one he should be suing her, because she's the one who came out and said that he can see.
I remember alive when Mr. Perry actually she make one live and she say, "Oh, I didn't even know that you can see."
Oh,
she said she never even know. She said into the program we realize that you can see.
What?
Into the program we realize them need for them for go sue the other man will tell me everything about Mr. Perry. I know we first say it.
Who said it?
One of them. Remember the man when I drag her and tell me everything about them. I know somebody tell about Mr. Perry first, so then people go sue him first.
Oh, we know who you're talking about. You're talking about the dog, the meager dog with the numbers behind his name.
Yes, I him then for go sue first.
Because he's the one who came out. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I him tell we. I tell about everybody, so then for go sue him first.
Because he has a drone. Remember, he had a drone in 99, remember? Yes, I remember.
Yeah. Oh, the heck these women can sit down after this man tear down them auntie like that. And then turn around and gone on him page. You know why? Because them just don't like you. And them don't want to support them. They just like to hear when them talk about you.
Yes.
Because the man, there's nothing is being said about the same thing over and over again with the voice message them with them sending in there.
Yes.
You think me go on them, you know when me go on them on the page the other day when them talk about Chris. I'm going to see what them say about him. That's the only time when they go on there. When him the dash with the cake, that's the cake in the gap. Anyway, when I depend with the Palm Perry.
Yeah.
So them I've tried to get. I tell the man say must come sue.
Yes. That's what, because we are speaking on a very public matter that was presented out there. It was presented out there in the public, and we are giving our objective opinions. They want to get angry and try to silence us with this lawsuit foolishness. Number one, him can't sue nobody. Him can't sue nobody.
Oh, she claims that she's not with no blogger, so him reach over this. So how did he get over to that particular person, whoever it is, live? To make him phone call attack.
I don't know. And she sent him over there, yes. She see him one because of all the people them. Why would he go on her live? Why would he go on her live? Of all the people them, remember, another Portland hooker doing a fundraiser female. It's not the Portland whore. Yeah. She a 99. Yes.
Oh, this person doing this person like when they're doing a fundraiser.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Remember, 99 is the one who is soliciting monies on behalf of Mr. Perry and him woman. Remember 99, you know?
Yeah.
Mr. Perry shouldn't have any relationship with nobody else out here but 99. So why is it that Mr. Perry find himself over upon Porty page to come talk about us or him do interview and talk about him go sue me? What him do over there, sir? Yes.
I put the page him gone.
Yes. Porty page him
And
gone
then
talk.
yeah,
Which makes it even look
and
like a
then
bigger
someone
scam. A
so
bigger
we so
scam.
we so him get Porter number and I them get film number for put him on there. And then
Thank you.
CM one they put him tell him make him call over there.
Thank
But
you.
tell it, oh we're so scared. We're so scared. We're so scared.
How did he get
She
her
was so
number to be over
scared.
there? How did she get his number to call him and talk to him? How? If
Exactly.
anybody live him for the pan of mine, right? Because are we over here discussing
Exactly.
him? We over here discussing him.
No,
What am I do over there, sir?
no man. She they don't know to one she when I read less than I from down from when till when. She get high because 99 called for her name the other day.
Oh,
So you can go up and use a Zelle and call it and go and sell your food.
oh,
That get her high.
oh, so she
You
feel
know
like
who that
she's
on the PH? One day the woman there, you know. Because this is true she always upon it's you know you see how YouTube algorithm work.
uh-huh.
If you don't have to go up on them page to see the light them a pop up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally am not gonna lie, I personally don't block them.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they collapse, that's like God. When they make something, you never know what happened when my might say, okay, let me go see what I want. You understand? It's
Mm-hmm.
actually something. Not even the Perry the panel would want to go listen to Mr. Perry at all.
I
That's
don't
just
want to
how
hear
me
nothing he
me
has
not
to say either. I'm not
yeah,
interested.
me not interested in what them have to say. So when
Me
them live
neither.
they pop up with a scroll,
I'm not
I just
interested.
scroll
I
past.
just scroll past
I
because
am
to
not interested.
listen to their voices,
Me not
it's just
in
very irritating to see
yeah.
the ignorance. It's irritating, so I don't watch their lives.
I
Like I
don't listen
just
to
scroll
them.
past that
But she
nonsense.
should mention the other day. And even she, me not watch her, you know. The only time I go on her page is when something go down and you hear somebody else talk about him. So I'm go say what I go on. Me not lie.
Yeah.
But you say me I go sit down for 99 live, I listen to 2 hour and a half. I watch 99.
No,
You
no,
know,
no, no. We have things to do with
I
our lives.
I could never. I got things to do. I got books to read. I
Mhm.
read.
But you know what? I think
You
there.
think I'm gonna sit at 99 to 1 hour and a half and 2 hours listen to us so long I chat foolishness?
But listen to this, caller. Between me and you, I think right now they're very nervous because we discovered the scam and his
Yeah.
role. If Mr. Perry has a role in the scam, there's somebody who
Mhm.
came out, like the caller came out and had highlighted certain things that we probably didn't know, based on what she saw in the
Yeah.
videos. She's highlighting certain things that might
Yeah.
have missed us, and so he's kind of
Yeah.
pissed off from that. Like, what? Oh, let me come out and clear my
Right.
name. Well, you should come out and clear your name about the damaged furniture that 99 showed, right?
Mhm.
She showed the damaged
Right.
furniture. She showed all these things
Mhm.
about your house that was done 3
Yeah,
years
but
ago.
we have a right. We have a right to talk. You can't try to shut up people. There are other persons on the live when me say I was writing up. Oh, come this one. Oh, come. I should have cussed them out.
She had cuss
So
out the
only
people
because
them.
somebody is brave enough to talk about it, them want come shut up people. I owe them.
Yeah,
I owe them, Tina. I
me
want
them
them want come shut up people to stop talk. I owe them.
bullies. Should be Donna feel like she's
I
a
owe
man.
them.
And Donna big up the one there Portland. So that's why the one at Portland she come out so hard now about she had the
Yes.
interview. Them
But
think
we
people are
but couple,
idiot.
but I remember about couple weeks well back. I
Mhm.
can't say when. And me and the woman pan her live like I think should have talk about of course a Marcia.
Mhm.
Marcia, because she live for Marcia YouTube.
Yes, she
how she make
does.
her money. She not with them. You know the one where they pan the live at the same dirty plank of them they pan her live.
Yeah,
One day she depend.
Mhm.
But now I go play nothing if you not put something at the Zelle, you know. But now I go play not. Shall use them just like the next thinking mode, the next bacteria mode, virus mode, boy. I used to use them. You shall use them. Same way for money.
Ah!
You take some you take email sheets, them too the serious. I use them for money.
But you
And
are
because they don't like you or Marcia, them go up them dep on the live.
but you
And I
know
write up them foolishness or them a calling and I make this voice message call.
But you know, so them not a
message.
shame though. 99 not a shame, neither do they have shame. Because them come out and cuss
One day
99
she
like
almost
dog.
cut 99, yes. One day she never cost 99 a couple of weeks ago.
I can't even find if only I could find the
cost
recording.
99, cost 99 blue, you know. I'm like, why are they so angry?
Angry because they're just illiterate and dark. That's why they're angry.
Why are they so angry?
I don't know. They have a problem with people having their own discussions.
I can't believe when them come up for the live, them have a good sleep.
I don't think they
Why
do.
are they so angry though?
I don't know. Childhood traumas, maybe smoking, drinking,
And it's so. We say everything from the live. Just make sure you hold on on it.
Yes, we
say
do.
everything I played out on the live.
What I'm looking for, I am looking for the live with the one at Portland cussing out 99. That's what I'm looking for. So if anybody can find it, can you WhatsApp it to me?
No, we're talking about the Perry. Not talking about the Perry where them are talking about. Oh, some of that. I'm not gonna remember when that darling. We have to go get somebody with versed with it. I'm not versed with finding lives. I'm not. No,
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Record.
I'm not talking to you, caller.
On the live. I don't even know how to record on my phone. I have no idea.
I'm not speaking, not referencing you, caller. I'm just speaking, putting it out there in general. I'm just putting it out there in general, not you, caller. I'm putting it out there in general. But I'm going to be careful with.
Find it for you, man. I am not versed with I'm not versed with the.
But come to think about it, I'm going to be very careful how I play these ignorant people because, in addition, I don't really even want their voices on this live because it's not really about them. It's about Mr. Perry. So
you don't need that. I was saying that before. I was one of those, Tina, and I was making a drive this morning, and I was like, I don't know what. I think I was listening to a live you did last night. Were you on live last night, right?
Yes, I was, caller.
And I was saying to myself, no, it wasn't you. I was listening to Marcia's live that she did last night.
Okay.
And I was saying to myself, I was one of those that used to say, why Marcia and Tina answer them? Why not answer them for? And then you say after. I used to say like why Tina no bother go answer them, Tina no bother man, Tina just leave that, ignore them. But then when we realize ignore them and it's not stopping. And all I'm like, cuss out them bumbleclad.
Yes.
Just as long as you don't come outside.
Yes.
Come
yes.
Come out. And you know what? You don't have to play them voice. You know what the bacteria one with the bacteria still reaching them in I'm friggin', I'm not saying. But it is something that do happen.
Yes.
When you don't take care of your mouth, the bacteria can get and it travels from your mouth to your heart. You ask any nurses on well, I'm not gonna say what I do for a living. But I'm not a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna say what I do for a living. But anyway, bacteria travels from your mouth. And it gets that bad when you have rotten teeth, gingivitis, it goes into your bloodstream and it goes to your heart. Ooh. And it can cause heart problems. Ooh. So make him sit him ass down there with him dirty mouth. Come in know who him takes so him can shut up.
Ooh. Terrible.
Him really think this
terrible.
Dirty mouth one, the number one.
I know who you're talking about. That's terrible. Terrible.
But someone who him feel like him can't shut up. I don't know why people think that screaming.
Oh.
And she a scream, and them a scream, and them a scream. Screaming don't hurt you. What screaming gonna scare you?
That's terrible.
Screaming gonna scare you?
I know. But you have to understand how those people behave. They behave like bully. They like to bully people. They like to scream at people. They like to.
It's a man. Them why you feel roll up.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't give them that.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You feel like you want to talk about something that's out there in the public?
Yes.
Just like how CNN do it?
Yes.
CBS do it?
Yes. And Tasha K and all these other blogs.
And you have a right to talk about it.
Yes, I do. Yes. But they want they like to bully people. They like to bully people and tell people what people should be saying and what we shouldn't be saying and who we should talk about. They don't want nobody talking about 99 like she's a god.
Yeah,
they don't want people alerting people, highlighting things, highlighting scams. They don't want nobody doing none of that, so they want to continuously keep scamming people. But Carla, I appreciate you calling in. I really do. I really do. Thank you. Yes. What an explosive live. We never thought. You see, this is when fire reached them ass. Like up the live, guys. We need a couple more likes. Like up the live. This is why, for those of you who are not paying attention, this is where this is what pressure causes. Pressure causes them to be doing the things that they're doing now, right? Because when you think about it, Mr. Perry and 99 are working together. What business does he have calling somebody else that he is supposedly not a part of their platform, or not? He's not a part of anything that has to do with Portland. Nothing. But somehow he found himself over there trying to explain away certain things, right? And we all know how the politics work down in them neighborhood there. He must make it look like, say, it is what it is when it's not. Because if he doesn't stand up and make it look like what it is, then he's going to be blamed for it, right? Because he's depending on that money to come in, right? He's depending on the money, and he doesn't want anything to distract the people who are donating, right? And this is why he has to come out and say what he's saying. So really and truly, you talking about lawsuit really don't make me feel no type of way whatsoever, right? Because I'm speaking on a very public matter that we see out there on social media. I didn't have to come in your backyard. I didn't have to place any secret cameras out there, right? We didn't have to come to your yard and put up any secret cameras to spy on you, like what 369 did. 369 said he has a drone in Mountain View. We didn't have to put a drone in Mountain View. Nobody is calling you. If you notice my live, nobody is calling from Mountain View to rat out anybody. We're speaking solely based on what we see on vlogs. But that's what we're speaking on. What the hell? Caller, go ahead. Go ahead, caller. Say what you have to say, caller. Go ahead. Caller?
Tina.
Yes, caller. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The reason why I called back. I forgot to say this. Do you know that yesterday Perry said for 99 that CDA came to his house and gave him back the kids them? Now, if CDA come to his house and see that house in that deplorable condition, would CDA give them back the kids?
No, I don't think so. Oh, that's what he said. He said that on the live yesterday.
He said that on the live yesterday that CDA came. CDA is the one that give him back the kids, and them come and pass him so he can get back the kidney them.
Wow, interesting.
If people not listening to these things, you know, we don't need to go back and listen to live people. Go back and listen. Perry talking to 99.
So how is it that he's calling somebody else a third party and threatening to sue me based on things that we are speaking on that he said? How is he?
Tina, 99 not gonna give me number one. 99 not collect enough money for him to sue nobody. He thinks that's a sue go. I don't a sue go, you know.
He's hungrier than me and you, so he's not.
If 99 can't ever sue nobody, who is Perry to go sue nobody?
Yeah.
Perry need to sit down. He might want if he sue people. He might want if he sue nobody. But Tina, you know, say, if I say, it's to start with the cleanup thing, you know, remember, say, I see him where she go, Siloni yard go clean up, you know. I collect a bag of money for Siloni, you know.
The cleanup scam.
You forget that?
The cleanup scam, because she can't do no building scam now. So she's come with the cleanup scam.
Remember she do it with Sashana too, you know. Remember she did it with Sashana too, you know.
Oh, okay.
She went there and go clean up too, you know.
Like up the live.
So this is a regular thing. You understand?
The cleanup scam. That's what it is. That's what.
Cleanup scam. Yeah, the cleanup scam is a regular thing. So when you want to know if the place is so bad and smells so stink, what happened when the CDA people and they come? How come they get back the kids then?
Something the right, Carla. Something the right. Something is off. Great point.
But can't remember say them they take with the kids them.
Great point.
So how you get back the kids?
Hmm.
We want to figure that out.
Or he could be lying.
Thinkers over here.
He could be lying. He could be lying about CDA's involvement in anything. He could be lying about that. You know, it's not like America where if you tell lie on these government agencies, you'll get in trouble. This is Jamaica we're talking about. So it's nothing for him to tell lie on the CDA in Jamaica because they're not going to hold him accountable for that. Yeah. Wow.
That is it again.
Wow.
That is it again. You understand?
So he could be lying.
Again, you know. You remember, you know, 99, they come saying, you know, because even before him went in there, when 99 I finished the place up and everything, you know, 99 they come from our life and say nobody can come in there, come touch nobody and not what him have inside there.
Woo! She said that. She did say that.
Yes, a Mountain View him live. Nobody can come in there, come take nothing out of there. Nobody can come do nothing to him there because a Mountain View him live.
Wow. Yeah. So what happened to what happened to the stove? What happened to the stove? What happened to?
He's not living there no more, Tina.
What happened to the curtains?
There no more.
Wow.
That is sure that he's not there no more. You have to listen to when these people talk, you know.
Wow.
You just have to listen to when these people talk. You understand?
Wow.
So either paralyzed the CDA did come, or 99 lies say somebody lying. You understand?
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Because one CDA enter into them life. They have to keep the place clean because they will be going and coming.
Is that how Jamaica runs too? Because, you know, over here, it's pretty much kind of like the same thing. Is that the same thing with Jamaica?
But you got to remember that they are blind. So they will come and give them helping hand.
I feel like, caller, I feel like Mr. Perry, he knows exactly what's going on. And he's very much
a artist. He's a con artist.
I feel like he knows what's going on. He's very much a part of everything. Yeah.
He's a part of it. He's not living there no more. He's a part of the scam. You know what I'm saying? Him quick to jump up when them did talk about Kwame.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Him quick to defend Kwame.
Wow.
Because he knows that, all right. You know?
Yes.
Perry lived down the road from 99. And Christmas come, New Year's come, all these holidays come, and you never see 99 say, let's go by Mr. Perry.
Go bring him some food.
Let's bring dinner for Mr. Perry and Nisi. Remember, them are blind people. I said, let's ask the neighbors to make sure they have something to eat.
None of that. None at all.
None of that. You understand? Because remember, these are vulnerable people. None of that. To have a lady that used to do the clean up and take care of the baby. Wow. Until them stop fear her, she done away with that.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah. What happened to her? That's the lady called Miss Sandra. Miss Sandra lady.
I don't know, but that's for sure that even these people don't have no heart. Yeah. Because if me used to go down there and help them when money are run. No, that money now run just because of the little kid, because I would be so close to the kid. I have to make sure that kid in a clean space.
Yeah. If you're that concerned about the family, a visually impaired family.
Yeah.
Why aren't you
supposed to make sure the way she used to take care of the kid? You understand? She used to take care of the kid like it's her kid. So should I make sure that the kid is in a clean space? So right there, so I say, wait. So no emotion wasn't into it. It was just about money.
Money.
Everything is all about money.
Money.
This make no sense. This make no sense to me. You understand?
That's sad. That's really, really sad. that they had to
Yeah.
be exploiting the visually impaired in this manner for just
Everything
to,
is exploitation. Everything is exploitation. They just exploit, exploit, exploit.
and now they're trying to
But
attack because I am speaking on something that they made very public. This is like, see, this is like
but
talking about Vibes Cartel. This is like talking about the immigration policies
yeah,
that we see in the news. This is like talking about the
but
Pope who
but
passed away. I don't see nothing different with this.
mhm.
I don't see nothing
But
different.
Tina, there's nothing different in it. But Tina, let me tell you something. If they really still live there,
Yeah.
which I doubt if they even live there, CDA really need to come and take those kids.
Wow.
CDA really need to come and take those kids.
Wow, that's sad
And I
though.
hope CDA hear this. And I am saying it just for the kids. It's not about feelings. You don't put feelings because, oh, I pick me and you're pick me and you push it on. No. CDA need to really take these kids and try put them into a good, decent place.
Wow.
You
Because
understand?
if you're using the kids to exploit people, that's
Because
not
these
right.
kids, because these kids are being abused.
That's not right.
This is abuse.
That's not right. That's not right. Not right.
This is abuse. See, they need to come and take the kids them and turn them over to either family member. If they don't have no family member, then they need to take them. And I'm pretty sure Nisi got family member.
Yeah, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
But the kids them don't need to be there. Because remember, you see, anytime that little girl becomes 16, I done it done. Anytime that little girl reaches 16, it's over with.
No TVs on the walls.
It's crazy. You understand? Like up the live, guys. Like up the live.
All right, darling. All right, darling. Later. All right. Have a good day. Thank you. Wow. That's just crazy. Just so much to talk about. So much to talk about. That's crazy. So much to talk about. I have a bunch of people to block over on my Facebook page because my Facebook comments are not working, which is why I'm not responding to my Facebook comments because I can't see them right now because they are not coming up on my page. Like only a couple of messages are being shown. I don't know why I'm not seeing your comments. All right. You know, there are people, this Tishboo person here, this Tishboo person is telling me to do constructive things. Well, Tishboo Doog or Dog or how you pronounce your last name. Where were you yesterday? I was speaking on a very constructive topic yesterday. And this is what I'm saying. You guys, those of you who are against me speaking on this topic this morning, you're wandering spirits. Yeah. People like Tishboo, you're a wandering spirit. You're a wandering demon on my social media page, this Tishboo, right? Tishboo Doog, or whatever your name is. You're a wandering spirit. And you know why you're a wandering spirit? Because you sit there. You know my page. You sit there. You see me post things. You see me post my cakes all the time. You see me post topics about immigration all the time. You see me talk about different things all the time. But you would never once like or comment these positive, constructive topics. You will never once come and add your point of view on any of these positive, constructive topics. But wandering spirits, they sit and they wait to see something. They wait to see you post something that they do not agree with. And as soon as they see you post something they do not agree with, here they come. Tan-ta-da! Let me sit and type a whole paragraph of negativity. Because why? Tina Chin said something that I don't agree with. So let me type a paragraph. You know what I do to those people? I delete their long paragraphs and I block them. I block those wandering spirits because if you cannot leave comments and partake in constructive conversations, right? Why do you want to leave paragraphs and comments and respond whenever I have topics that are very controversial about scammers or wrongdoing? Why are you a part of the criminal culture that Jamaica displays or Jamaicans display on social media? Ask yourself that question. You wandering spirits on my page, ask yourselves, why are you more interested in commenting about negativity? You're more interested in commenting on negative topics. Comment topics that you deem negative about somebody that scams or somebody that does wrongdoing. Why are you more prone to comment on those topics and criticize my efforts highlighting scamming and the exploitation of the vulnerable, which is wrong? Scamming aside, exploiting the vulnerable is wrong. But y'all are coming on my live telling me that I should go talk about something constructive. Really? Why didn't you comment on my live yesterday when I was speaking on positive topics? I posted something today about immigration and how going to Puerto Rico might be an issue for green card holders and those of you who are DACA. No one made any comments about that. I got barely any comments below that page, that post that I made this morning about immigration in Puerto Rico and DACA, which was very constructive. I didn't see Tishboo. I didn't see none of y'all negative wandering spirits below none of those posts. But here you are. You made your debut, wandering spirits, on this live, trying to tell me that I am bad mind and I'm this and I'm that and I'm that. Right, Stone Love Burke? Stone Love Burke, come to the front of the line. Why is it that you never contributed any of your paragraphs below any of my constructive posts? But here you are, Stone Love Burke, below this live on Facebook, trying to rationalize and write your long paragraphs about certain things. You're a wandering spirit yourself. You're a thief yourself. And you are in agreement with the exploiting of vulnerable people. You're a part of it. Natasha Gunter. Natasha Gunter, you are also a part of it. Natasha Uncommon Favor Gunter. You are also one of the ones who are a wandering spirit. You're a wandering spirit. I've never seen you commented over here before, but here you are today, fighting for your life in the comment section, trying to tell me that I'm negative. Right? You get what I'm saying? You're always coming on here trying to tell me what to do or what to say. Make that make sense. The immigration matter that I posted this morning, a lawyer commented below someone else's page stating that if you go to Puerto Rico, if you are not a citizen, they would not advise you to go to Puerto Rico. Because as you know, even though Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, and normally you're able to travel to these U.S. territories without any form of U.S. passport, you know what I'm talking about, because it's a U.S. territory, it's Puerto Rico. There is still a border that they have to protect, pretty much, right? Because that's Puerto Rico, you're coming over into the mainland, right? A U.S. territory, Puerto Rico. So going through CBP in Puerto Rico, it's very challenging for anybody who has any ideas up their sleeves going through Puerto Rico, pretty much. So the lawyer on Instagram, she's a lawyer, legit lawyer, big lawyer. she's advising against anyone to travel to and from Puerto Rico if you are not an American citizen. So, for example, if you're DACA, you guys know what DACA is. She wouldn't advise you to travel to and from Puerto Rico because CBP there, they don't play. If you are a green card holder, she would not advise you to travel through or to and from Puerto Rico because customs, borders, and protect they don't play around there either. They don't play with you guys either. Green card holders, only American citizens she would advise to travel to Puerto Rico. She also stated that some of her worst nightmare cases had to do with people coming through Puerto Rico. And these people are either non-citizens or they're DACA or they're green card holders. She would advise against anyone who is not a U.S. citizen going to go to Puerto Rico. So that's what I posted. And not too many people saw it, maybe because of the algorithms, but not too many people responded or even reacted to that post. Something that I thought everybody would be interested in. Whenever I see this information, I like to forward it on to you guys on my page here on YouTube and also on Facebook. Very few reactions in regards to that matter. However, you have a majority of them, a majority of the wandering spirits coming over here on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook channel, trying to tell me what I need to speak on or what I can or cannot speak on because it's wrongdoing. Anything it's wrong, anything that's wrong, you'll have a majority of ignorant people condoning it. Once it's wrong, they're going to condone it. If it's anything positive, if it's anything to help them to be a better person, if it's anything to help them, they're not going to be interested in it because they frown upon knowledge. They frown upon knowledge because you know what the theme is when it comes on to those ignorant people over there. Dunce people are carry the swing. That's their slogan. Dunce people are carry the swing. So if you're educated, you don't belong there, pretty much. And with the dunce people, there's also a lot of wrongdoing that comes with that they boast and brag about. WhatsApp call only, 857-209-6095. I'm going to give you about 30 more minutes. If I don't get it, if I don't get a call, I'm going to end the live and continue on with my day. TinaChinCakes.com. My Cash App is a Rum Cake Lab. My Zelle is TinaChinCakes@gmail.com. And my website is TinaChinCakes.com. I sell some delicious baked goods. The website is closing down April 30th. Go on the website and order your products. I need big batches so I can ship them out. TinaChinCakes.com. If you want to buy me lunch, my Cash App is Rum Cake Lab. Thank you very much to anybody who wants to send. And also my Zelle is TinaChinCakes@gmail.com. I don't love wrongdoing too much, man. You wandering spirits. When eyebrows, them crooked eyebrows, your bleached out skin, your bad wigs. When I love wrongdoing too much. From a look pa uno, but can't see wrongdoing. Somehow no wandering spirits that come from a page come right on the nonsense. As me look pa uno, me see criminal, me see ass out of sitting, me see exercise, empty exercise book. Me see print out all pa somehow no. From me look pa uno ugly shoes and ugly clothes. Me know say somehow no illiterate and dark. On the shoes and the clothes tell me say on the illiterate and dark. Yeah, man. TinaChinCakes.com. Log on to the website. Positive stuff, constructive conversations we have over here. Not because I talk about this topic today doesn't mean that I am a negative person. I speak about everything. I speak about every topic. One moment. Do you want to be on the live? Do you want to be on the live? Good afternoon. Do you want to be on the live? Go ahead. What's the question? Okay, I just had to screen you first. All right, I'm going to put you on the live now. All right, I just had to screen you. One moment. All right. All right, go ahead, caller, and ask your question now.
Okay, so what I was thinking, I watched the dead video from yesterday from Donna's life, and looking at the condition that someone lives in that house. That house is deplorable. There's no way that anyone lives in that house.
Okay. Like what I suggested.
Yeah, no one lives in that house. If someone lives,
or him
are in their kids.
Yeah.
If he lives in a house and their kids, those kids need to be taken away by the state. That's no condition for kids, none whatsoever. Everything is broken. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's beyond a mess. So yeah, it's disgusting. That's all I had to say.
So you're saying that you don't believe, because you were cutting in and out, you said you don't believe that anyone lives in that house.
No, I do not. That house is deplorable.
Okay. Thank you, caller. Thank you very much.
And especially if they're kids, the kids need to be taken away by the state.
Okay, caller. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thanks for calling. I rest my case. I like I said, I don't believe, just like what the caller said. The caller said she doesn't believe that anyone lives in that house. I'm sure that I am not the only one who saw what I saw, right? All of us, we have our different opinions and stuff, but it's glad to know that there are other people out there thinking the same thing based on what this caller said too, and the other callers said, right? The caller a while ago said she doesn't believe that anybody lives there. Now, it's what they showed, right? How are they going to get upset based on what they showed? So if they showed something and the caller here who just called a while ago, she can pick sense out of nonsense and see that. Can you imagine what anybody else is seeing? And that raises a lot of questions here. A lot of questions. Raises a lot of questions. If this caller who just called right now can see these things, so what are you people getting upset about? If you all didn't want us to see it, you shouldn't have shown it. Am I wrong, guys? Like I'm alive. So what is everybody getting mad about? Why is Mr. Perry calling to click? Mr. Perry, if you want to clear the air, you call me. I posted a public number out there for you to call me. You can call me. I don't bite. Why are you going over there to call somebody who clearly don't like me? And she don't like 99 either. She don't like Donna either. Why are you calling someone who's full of bias? Huh? If you want to clear the air and redeem yourself, and you're a man of integrity, you call me, Tina Chin. You call me. That's all. It is what it is. Clear the air and speak to me if you want to clear the air. If you want to redeem yourself from anything that's taken out of context based on what we saw in the video, blah, 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 you could call me. There would be no prejudice. I would just ask you direct questions. That's it. We're all grown people out here. But no, you allow these biased, dunce individuals to perplex you and push you for call them, and they're full of bias. Make that make sense. You see, that's the problem. Accountability. I keep speaking of accountability and you guys don't understand what is accountability. Remember, 99 is not the type of person who takes accountability for her action. She doesn't know what that is. Not even she can't even put out a good apology. Not even a great apology 99 is capable of doing. You see, like how Lisa Iper come out and write an apology to Beanie Man yesterday. Lisa Ipe sit down and wrote an apology to Beanie Man. She wrote it publicly. She took accountability for disrespecting him publicly. 99 does not know how to do that. She doesn't. Lisa Iper